All right, here he is, Steve Langford. He's going to tell us what's going on in the Howard 100 newsroom. Steve, please give us an update. All
and
right,
I
Steve.
guess Eric will be yelling at him.
Oh, Eric the Midget has a problem with you.
And in fact, our lead story today. Howard 100 News to the rescue. Eric the Midget's abortive appearance at a WNBA game in Sacramento July 10th saved after this news division broke the story yesterday. Eric the Midget's meet and greet autograph session had been canceled when no one bought a ticket to the special event. But thanks to Howard 100 News, in the space of a few hours yesterday, more than 50 fans reportedly bought tickets to meet Eric the Midget.
So, Eric, I guess you're not so mad at Steve. He saved your appearance.
The fuck up. You are not the reasoning for the ticket sales, you egotistical asswipe. The tickets got sold because finally the emails that I sent out to the people that go to this room got answered. The people finally bought the damn tickets. They didn't get bought because of your stupid fucking ass. Go the fuck back up to Canada, you worthless piece of shit.
All right. How do you respond to that, Steve? Do you think you still stand by your story?
Yeah, I mean, the facts of the matter are that we did the story. He had sold 0 tickets. 0.
Right.
And we did the story. They sold more than 50. The guy at the Sacramento Monarchs told us about it. Johnny Fratto is thanking us.
Right.
The facts are clear.
Facts are clear, Eric.
There are no facts to that story.
No one likes you.
Shut the fuck up, fat boy.
Is that why he's calling? Because he's mad because he sold tickets?
Nobody likes you, little man.
Yeah, check the email box again. There probably more than likely is a hell of a lot.
No need to check the email box. You're hated by everyone.
Well, Eric, I don't know. If I was you, I wouldn't care why you sold the tickets. The fact that you sold 50 tickets is...
Yes.
I can't even believe 50 tickets is enough to make an event happen. I mean, Eric, I wouldn't be too busy crowing about the 50 tickets. 50 tickets.
Where's the event? In a lobby?
No, fat ass.
How dare you? You head of shit.
Well, let me tell you something, Eric. I'm happy for you. You got your appearance. I don't know why you're taking such umbrage with Steve Langford.
Steve Langford sells tickets. I've used him several times. Detroit, Cleveland.
There you go.
The fella comes through.
He is not the reasoning for that at all.
You think you're the reason?
They finally sold because of the emails that I sent out weeks ago. I've had the link on my MySpace page for weeks.
Well, and yesterday morning, before we did the story, number of tickets sold by Eric the Midget, 0.
The story yesterday must have had some effect, Eric, if you had it on your MySpace page, your friend book page, or whatever fucking page you have. And then all of a sudden, Steve does the story, and you get 50 ticket sales.
It's also been on the JFSC.TV website.
Well, they're
as
even more the reason.
0.0.
0.0.
0.0.
The tickets did not sell because of that Canadian
Eric,
dump.
Now I want you to tell the other two what I'm about to tell you now. You're out through expelled favor.
Can I say something here, Eric? I think
0.0.
I think you're being a little unreasonable here. If you had this ticket listed on all of these various things, JFSC, everywhere else, and you sold 0.0, as the gentleman is saying. If you sold 0,
warmer.
and then all of a sudden Steve does the story and
0.0.
Frank, shut up with that button.
and then all of a sudden, now you're selling tickets. Certainly, you must give Steve the credit.
Really?
Stop being ungentlemanly.
He's helping you.
Every week there's a new example of you acting like a shithead boob.
Really?
I'm not giving that shithead credit for shit.
Well,
Even if he deserves it, is what
I think you're
saying.
making a mistake. I don't think that's fair to Steve.
Him covering the story helped you.
Really?
I hate Langford. I want you to fire his dumb, shitty ass.
Why? Because he has a huge penis?
Right.
Well, why do you hate Steve? I
He
mean,
helped you.
He's helping you.
0.0.
Are you saying you don't want any help?
Fred, you push that button one more time. I'm going to fly to New York. Fred, come here. Fred,
What?
0.0.
I'll meet you at JFK.
What did you say, Eric? I missed it.
I am sick of you hitting those sound buttons, you bastard.
Eric, what did you say?
What
You're
did
going
you
to fly
say?
to New York and do what?
Break all Fred's fingers so he can't push this button.
You should fly to New York and butt fuck him and then take him to dinner and suck his dick.
How many balloons would it take for you to fly to New York?
Fly to New York and stick his fingers in your butt.
Eric, I've never seen you so upset.
Say that.
I've never seen you so angry.
It's like you were possessed.
Yeah. It was really like when Linda Blair went berserk.
Man, Eric.
Eric, you're really out of control.
Did he just threaten me?
Yes, he did.
He
Wow.
did. He did. He's going to break your fingers.
Howard, can you put my pot up again?
Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, Steve.
0.0.
That
You
felt so
sold.
good.
He's right. You sold 0.0 tickets, and then Steve went on the air, and then you sold 50 tickets. How could you not give Steve a little praise?
How could you be mad?
Daniel Simpson Day has no great point ever.
Nothing the fuck to do with that Canadian jackass that you have on your payroll that you're wasting money on.
All right. Well, it's a good
I
thing
don't
you're
see how
not.
you could say that.
It's a good thing you're not the news director.
Larry Kroger, 1.6. Congratulations, Kroger. You're at the top of the Delta Pledge class. Mr. Blutarski. 0.0. Now I want you to tell Johnny Fratto what I'm about to tell you now. You're out through at the Stern channels. I want you off the JFSC by 9 o'clock Monday morning.
Well, Eric, I don't know what to tell you. I think you're making a mistake here.
And I'm sure you'll be happy to know that I have notified your local draft boards and told them that you are now eligible, completely eligible for military service. Where's that guy's Academy Award?
Steve, are you sure before your story not one ticket sold?
This is according to the Sacramento Monarchs.
Wow.
When did the tickets sell, Steve?
After we went on the air yesterday with this.
Ah, so
Haven't
you sold the
dumbasses
tickets.
heard of coincidence?
What?
Coincidence?
That's an extraordinary lack of success, Eric. We've seen losers on this show, but Madon.
You are a loser's loser.
Yeah. Scott the engineer looks like Donald Trump.
Eric, the facts are in. I'm so sorry. I don't mean to insult you, but it was Steve's story that did help you.
It was not.
Would you agree it's possible that Steve's story helped you?
No.
All right. If you're going to insist.
Let's say this. The fact that you were
say you
involved.
shut up.
Let's say I shut up.
Oh, man.
Let's say this. Because you were involved, you did get a story done that helped to sell the tickets.
Surely you'll admit that.
Come
Yeah,
on.
that's a good compromise. It doesn't make you look like a total dolt.
Saves face.
Steve, how many tickets do you think you'll sell today for Eric?
I hope a lot more. I mean, he's very angry, but the fact of the matter is, when we do news stories, sometimes they have results.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Yeah. And by the way, the event was completely dead in the water, right? They weren't going to have it.
Yeah, they had canceled it.
Done.
Now it's going to happen, right?
Yeah, now they say it's back on.
Oh, look at on Eric's website. It says 0.0.
By the way, they weren't going to cancel it straight out.
What do you mean?
You have misinformation on that, just like that asshole has misinformation on a lot of shit he reports.
All right. Well,
I want to know what the event was going to be. Like, what were you going to do?
Here's what it was. Again, it was
I was going to blow everybody.
Sacramento Monarchs versus the Los Angeles Sparks. Sparks meet Eric the Actor. Exclusive pregame autograph session and meet and greet with Eric the Actor. The first 100 fans to purchase tickets will receive a special limited edition Eric the Actor T-shirt.
Wow.
Wow, so there's still 50 of those left, is what you're saying.
So how much does it cost to see Eric?
Tickets, you also get to see the game. $20.50, $26.50, and $39.50.
And the Monarchs are in on this?
Yeah.
Wow.
If you stay to watch the game, it's only $10.
All right, Eric. Well, thank you. You've had your words. And wait a
Anything
second.
else you want to say to Steve?
I want to just to prove something to Eric. This is Jeff, who processes the tickets for the Monarchs. Jeff, are you there?
Yes, good morning, Howard.
Okay, what do you do for the Monarchs?
I am the processor of the tickets. I coordinate all the tickets, the VIPs, and whatnot. I'm also a listener of Sirius Satellite Radio.
Okay, and what did you find out?
Well, I do gauge all the ticket sales on a daily basis, and I can tell you this. There were absolutely no tickets sold prior to Mr. Langford's announcement on Sirius Satellite Radio.
Well, what do you think of that, Eric?
I don't believe this because Jeff is not the person that I'm in contact with.
I do the computer processing, Eric.
Jeff, are you sure your name is Jeff and not Sal?
Who's Sal?
All right, thank you.
Evidently not a big listener. He doesn't know Sal.
All right, thank you.
0.0.
Yes, Steve.
Eric may also be interested in this. Howard 100 News getting our grubby paws on pictures of the special limited edition T-shirts that lucky fans could win for meeting Eric. Eric, the original gangster, they read, in this other style featuring Eric the Aviator. The captain reading, "Fly me to the moon." We have balloons on this T-shirt.
Oh, so Eric never having flown with balloons now makes a T-shirt with balloons.
Oh, you bastard.
I didn't okay that one. I asked him to cancel that one.
All right.
But it's still there being offered.
Yeah.
In your name.
Who dumped a
You're an
whole
annoying bitch. Shut up.
Who dumped a whole truckload of fizzies into the swim meet? Who delivered the medical school cadavers to the alumni dinner? Every spring, the trees are filled with underwear. Every Halloween, the toilets explode. You're talking about the JFSC, sir. Of course I'm talking about the JFSC, you twerp!
Comments about Jason Kaplan, the one of the producers back there. Jason Kaplan is an asshole. Jesus. Not only is he a fat piece of shit, he's a know-it-all fuck who likes to stir up shit. Every time I hear him speak, I want to crush his skull with a baseball bat. Have another party for your cats, you faggot. I think this is one time to petition the fans to voice their opinions and keep this asshole off the air. I guess Jason was on the wrap-up show.
He's on a lot.
You know, Howard, they were particularly upset with him yesterday because he was talking about what a bad father Scott is for pushing his kid into music, and people were getting pissed.
6 months ago, it came out that Scott was using the studio after the show was over to mix music, and Howard screamed at you on the air. Don't use your work time to mix your son's band. Wait until after your shift is over.
Which I was.
Well, that's not what it sounded like when you two were arguing on the air. You were doing it at like 12, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Hey, Scott, so what happened? So you bring in blank CDs from home.
Of course.
And give them to Casey? No, did you?
He also brought in a generator to plug the machine in.
I used the electricity. That's right. I used my own electricity and my own blanket.
Scott's like the opposite of every other parent. It sounds like your son has moved on to try and get a regular job, and you're pushing him to pursue a music career.
Well, because, I mean, we think that he's got a lot of talent. So we don't want to see him, maybe someday in the future go, you know what, I should have not given up. I should have explored all my, talents and done what I could. He's a great writer and he's a great singer. I don't want him to just give up.
This isn't what he wants, dude. Like, why are you pushing it so hard?
I know what my son wants.
But if he's not working on it, then why are you?
Let me tell you something. My son wants it to be handed to him. He wants somebody to come up to him and say, "Here's a record contract."
Well, isn't that what you're doing in a sense? I mean, you're doing the work for him.
I'm trying to help him. I'm trying to.
You're handing it to him.
I'm not handing him anything.
You're handing him labeled CDs. I know that. You just said 5 minutes ago that you're the one kind of pushing this. You just said
I'm now pushing it because he came back to me with new stuff and new material, and I don't want to see him go. All right, you started again. Don't go back and forth.
There's
Either
no
you got to do
difference
it
between you and those women that take their kids to those beauty pageants when they're little.
Yeah, did you hear that whole thing?
I heard some of it, and you know what? There was something a little disturbing about it, but I think Scott explained it away at the end of the show. He said his kid wanted to give up music, but he was pushing him to keep in it.
Yeah, and that's even weird. And then also, a lot of people wrote me and said, why didn't I get angrier with Scott about the fact that he's using company time and using interns to make labels for his son CDs? And the thing was, I just didn't want to waste a lot of time on the show yesterday. We were so busy with it. But, basically, it does disturb me. And from what I hear, Scott's been doing this for a long time, having interns make labels for his son's CDs. And that means Scott's not busy enough. That's all it means. It means that, we've got to find more for him to do.
I heard this yesterday, and Jason and Ralph were being really hard on Scott, man. I mean, it's like they what I didn't like about it a little bit is they were insulting his kid a little bit.
Oh, I shouldn't do that.
They were Ralph was calling him his dopey kid, and
that's not right. First of all, Ralph's never had kids, and Scott is a guy who loves his son. But Scott, I did hear some of this, and I think
first of all, I haven't ever had interns doing labels or any of the.
Gary, give me the truth.
No, never.
Not from what I hear.
All right, well, I don't know what you got.
They've all asked to be in the intern protection program, but they've all squealed on you, Scott.
Really?
Yeah.
They're all scared shitless.
They're all scared shitless.
Yeah.
Right. You bring in all of those interns.
But they can't because they're afraid of you.
What did they say, Gary?
That Scott's been doing the labeling thing forever and been working on his son's music. Not that for many semesters. Not that it's all that you do.
First of all, this is the first time he's recorded anything in years. So I haven't been doing anything.
This is not the first semester that people have been asked to work on.
One of your old interns reported to us that you spend most of your morning working on your son's website. That's number one. We know everything that goes on back there.
No, I don't work on my son's website. I don't do anything on my son's website. I don't have any access to my son's website.
They all came forward.
All right, fine.
There's no hiding it.
Some of them are lying.
Could you work on my website?
Was this the first time you had your son's labels being made, or were there other times?
The first time ever here.
By an intern?
Yeah.
No, by anybody.
By anyone. Who cares who did it?
No, I've made them myself.
Oh, you have?
Yeah. I've never had an intern make them.
That's even worse. I mean, you're
on my own time.
Oh, I see.
Not
Why is it so important again for your son to be a rock star?
It's not important. I mean,
you're a stage father.
See what Scott said. What Scott said yesterday. This is the part that everybody thought was a little strange. I mean, Scott's trying to be a good dad, but he said that his son is lazy when it comes to the promotion part, and Scott's sort of job is to push him. And everyone was sort of like, well, if your son is lazy, maybe it means he doesn't really want it, and you should just let it happen naturally. He's like, no, he's got the talent. I have to help him do it.
The way I explained it away.
Here's one of your interns. Go ahead. What are you coming forward? You're a very brave man.
He's got protection. I told him.
All right, you got protection.
That's Casey.
Basically, Scott really does love his son's band, and oftentimes throughout the work day, if he has a free moment, and this is after work is done, he'll hop on the website, see how traffic is doing, see how the son's band is doing.
That's not working on a website. That's once in a while checking the website. That's about it.
Right. He's pretty proud of his son. He wants to see what's doing. He wants to see what the general consensus is of the band.
What I got from him yesterday, Scott's in a difficult position because clearly his kid's talented, right?
Right.
So,
but the son doesn't want to be in music.
I know, but it's like as a parent, if you see a kid who has some talent, and most kids don't,
but it's got to be important to the kid.
Sometimes the kid's too young to.
Maybe the kid's being realistic and saying, "I need to get something going that's going to support myself."
He is.
Well, if my mother was realistic at 23, I wouldn't be. I would be at the port right now.
Let me say what happened. Okay, so you all know he went on tour with a band in Europe. So he came back and he was pretty disgusted with music. He didn't want to do it.
Right.
I said, fine, you don't want to do it? You got your taste? Fine. That was 2 years ago.
Right.
A few months ago, he came to me and said, I have a new band. I want to record some new material.
Okay.
I didn't push him at all.
Right.
I said, all right, we'll put it together and record some new material.
All right.
So we recorded some songs. And then a few months later, I guess he was arguing with the band over the way things should go, and he got frustrated. And I was telling him, don't give up. Finish what you wanted to start. You only did 4. Finish the rest of the songs that you have written.
Why?
And see what happens.
Why?
Just complete the project. Don't give up.
Why?
Because I don't want him to give up on anything.
I understand,
Well,
Scott.
wait a second. It's a hobby. And it's like,
Well,
it's
not
his
a
hobby.
though.
Why
It's
is
not
Scott
a
so
hobby.
involved in whether he continues the song?
'Cause he came
That's
to
like if
me.
my dad came to me and said, don't give up chess.
He came to me.
Yeah, but
Scott,
no,
Scott,
it's
you're
not.
not- hold on,
Howard,
Scott,
it's
you're
like
not-
if your father said after Detroit, give up being in radio.
No, that's
Yes,
different.
it
My father
is.
never encouraged me in radio or told me
Well, that's a
anything.
separate story. But I mean, what if your father came to you
Wait
and
a
said, "Look,
second,
you're in Detroit working in a house"?
I was getting paid in
How
radio.
much?
His son isn't getting paid.
How much are you getting paid?
In Detroit?
Yeah.
$50,000 a year.
All right. Well, look, I'm just saying. To me,
What are you saying? It was my
I'm saying-
occupation.
That was a 1980s.
Artie, the
50,000.
part where
it's an
Scott's not being
occupation.
honest,
It's an
50,000 then some.
occupation, but it's also a dream that you had.
but the part where Scott's not being honest is his son came to him after 2 years, and Scott helped him. Then his son walked away because.
But I want him to finish.
That's you.
And I also.
Why do you want him
But
to?
your son is 23 years old.
I don't want him to go 10 years later or 10 years from now. Go. You know what? I should have continued. I was stupid of me to give up.
and
Why?
I understand that.
Because he's talented, and I want him to find out exactly what he has.
23 is young, man. I
But
mean,
it's a grown man. It's
See, that's
not your 12-year-old son not completing something.
And that's the part where people got mad at Jason because Jason said, "Well, if your kid's not following up, maybe it's not as big a dream as it is for you."
Right.
You can't-
I think this is Scott's dream.
Rob,
Nowadays, you
Rob,
can't force a
you don't
kid
have
to
any
do
kids,
anything.
but this is-
No.
This is
I'm
something I
trying to
learned from my mother,
understand.
and
I'm
I guess-
trying to understand why you're still involved in telling a 23-year-old everything he should do.
Because most parents, if you're 80 years old and your kid's 60 years old, you'll still tell them what to do. It's your kid.
Maybe they won't.
Please.
Wait a
Your
second.
father never still.
My father would tell me what to do in his opinions.
Well, I give him my opinion. And I tell him that.
Why is it your opinion that he should continue in the music
Why
business?
is it my opinion?
Yeah,
Because I
well-
think he's very talented.
But he doesn't want to do it. He's telling you, Dad, I'm not into it anymore.
Listen, nowadays,
Read the signs.
But nowadays, you can't make a kid do
I'm not
anything. If the
making
kid
him
really
do
didn't, if the
anything.
kid really didn't want to do this, he
wouldn't do
you
it.
know,
You go to
he
your-
wouldn't do it.
you
He's
go
going
to
to
your
a
room-
studio and writing songs.
You go to your room and be a rock star right now.
I never said that at all.
At 23, he's
I'm
being
not making.
assigned.
I'm not making him do anything.
All right, listen.
See,
to me.
Scott's probably got another thing going on because we're talking about a 23-year-old who lives on his own, which is not Scott's son's case. He lives at home. That's always a different relationship. You're a different 23 when your parents still pay the bills.
Right. He
Well,
needs to,
definitely.
well, what he's trying to say to his father is, I want to get the fuck out of
He-
your
he
house.
needs direction.
I need a job. I can't be if you're going to keep me infantilized being a make believe rock star the rest of my life. I'm never
No.
going to be able to get out of your house.
He's going to school. I
Right.
mean, he's learning.
What's he learning?
Computer technology.
Good.
He's going into that area.
That's smart.
He's going to
He
graduate.
hasn't given up on that.
No, he's going to graduate at the end of the year. He figured out this is what he wants to do to make a living. And I said, you could keep doing that. You could do music on the side and see how it goes. You don't have to. I mean, you could keep writing and keep trying to perform. I
But he
didn't say
doesn't
give
want
up.
to.
Okay, but that conversation's over. Now, if the kid really didn't want to do it, he would stop doing it.
Oh, I know, and he would tell me, leave me alone. I don't want to do
Sounds
it
like
anymore.
this is your dream.
I felt bad for Scott because I was saying like there are so many stories of athletes whose fathers pushed them, and now they all hate. Like Andre Agassi doesn't talk to his father. Keith Hernandez didn't talk to his
But
father.
this ain't
Ken
that
Norton didn't
guy.
talk to. But it is because it's where the father feels like they're so helpful in that business that they feel like they've helped create them, and then the kid ends up hating them.
Scott's son is. I mean, Scott's busy making labels. Let Scott's son make the labels. Tell him to come in and make the labels if he really wants.
That
to
I
do it.
agree with.
Okay.
I mean that. But if he's
That
putting,
was the question yesterday, the motivation of the son. How motivated is he?
he's motivated to write a whole fucking album.
But
That's
then
something
he
that's not
could just
spontaneous.
No. He could sit in the basement with his album.
I don't know. Scott's way into this. He loves it. I think Scott sees this as his ticket out of
Yeah,
here.
it's my ticket out of here.
Yeah.
It's my ticket when you retire.
I can
So, Ralph, what do you want to say? You've said
we
enough.
go.
I think.
Here's
Yeah,
Ralph.
my point on the wrap-up show was that Scott is clearly living vicariously through his son, and really, if the kid was any good, he would have made it already. Because
No, that's not true.
but you
He's
promote his
23.
music
He's only
all the time.
23.
Ralph, you know how many talented people there are out there that
Yeah, who don't get the Howard Stern show as
who
a
don't
voice.
who don't make it, and just because it's so hard. I'm great that I'm in a position that I could try and help him, but
There's a guy on American Idol who's clearly he can sing and stuff, but he's been 5 years. He's 25 years old. He hasn't made it yet.
I think if he was going to make it, he would have made it by now.
I don't
His dad wouldn't have to press CDs back in that little hole there.
All right. Thank you.
Well, that's kind of harsh, I know a lot
That
of.
was the problem with the argument yesterday. They were all being very harsh.
Right.
I know
Well,
a lot
Scott-
of real funny comics, genuine genuinely funny who I could march in here and make you laugh, but they haven't. They're broke, you know? I mean, it's tough.
All right, Scotty, listen. Well, let's hope your son makes it. That's what I say.
Well,
so you can have something to do.
It's not about making it or not making it. It's about don't give up on what you know.
It is about making it or not making it.
But is it his dream? That's the question. You saying don't give up on his dream, but is it his dream?
No,
he loves it. I mean, I know he loves it.
Scott gets mad at
He
me.
knows
I know that Scott loves his son, and I know that Scott wants his son to succeed because he wants him to succeed. But I say that Scott looks at that kid like he's a human lottery ticket.
Absolutely,
you know,
not.
like
No,
if that
not
kid
at
succeeds, he could tell us all to go fuck ourselves.
See, I don't think that.
No, I don't think that at all. I want him to do better than me. I mean, I want him not to struggle. I want him to have a good life. I mean, doing computer technology is great. He can make a decent living.
But he can't say F you to everybody.
That's right. I want him to be able to say F you because I can't.
Yeah, I mean,
I want him to be in that position.
He wants his kid to get rid of that black cloud.
That's right.
All right, so that's fair enough. You love your son very much. That I
do.
know. Okay, and he is a talented kid. I do love his music.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. All right, Scott. Enough of that. It's torturing me. Thank you very much. I mean, I can't take it. Hearing about that.
Scott.
Oh, you again.
What is this with all these other interns that have so much stuff
I don't know.
on?
I don't know any of all these other interns because that never happened. So I really don't know where they came from.
You only have your one intern making just a few CDs?
That is correct. You are correct, sir.
There's something about all this. Does he hear, all this
He
talk
doesn't
on the
hear it.
show?
No, he doesn't.
He has no idea this is going on?
No.
No, get out of here.
No, he doesn't.
Really? He doesn't get messages saying,
He knows.
hey,
I'm
I
sure.
heard,
He knows that I'm trying to help him, and he doesn't listen to the show, so he doesn't know exactly what's said.
But he must get some feedback from friends.
I'm sure friends tell him and shit like that.
Does he appreciate that? Does he thank you for it?
Yes.
Because that's, it's a lot of promotion out there.
It sure is, and he's got to help too.
So where is his band now? Like, are they on the road?
I don't know. They're nowhere. They're not doing any live shows now. That's one of the problems I'm trying to work him through. I mean,
And you're just trying to set a fire under his ass to get moving.
Basically, yeah.
All just for the love of your son.
That's correct. I believe he's very talented. I don't want to see that talent go to waste. I just want him to utilize it to his full potential. And don't give up. Just give it a shot.
How much longer does he have to give this a try? Until,
I don't know. What time is it now? I don't know. I really.
When do you say when?
Couldn't tell. When I say when, it's not up to me. I mean, I'm just, like I said on the air, I let him alone for 2 years for him to work out what he wanted to do. I didn't hassle him about his music and stuff, and he came to me and asked me to help him out, and I did. And then in the middle of it, he just stopped again. So that's what I'm trying to. I don't want him to. It also teaches him a lesson. If you start something, get it done. Don't just stop in the middle. Finish what you started.
Just being a good dad.
I'm just trying to help.
Hey, Howard, I just want to say one thing. I want to give the Howard TV their props, man. It's been really good lately. Really, really good.
They're doing so many great things. Doug
Richard's
Goodstein.
so fucking creepy in that porn studio, man. Holy cow.
I got to say, Richard does a great job with that porn studio.
He is wonderful.
Yeah, he's funny.
He really does sound like that guy.
He plays
James
a great
Lipton.
creep.
Yeah, he sounds like James Lipton. And the porn girls are great. And there's so many great new shows. I know I'm involved with one coming up. One of the shows in the hallway.
That was great. That whole series was great.
Yeah, and there's more coming out. And they just shot the brand new series, the strip beer pong one. And I mean,
wait to see Ronnie. Hey, Ronnie looks like he hit the frickin' wall, don't he? I mean, everything jiggles on him. Holy cow! His neck, his body, his belly, everything jiggles.
Is he jiggling?
Ronnie's working out and stuff. He dates now, so he's got to.
Can he do a push-up?
Ronnie?
Yeah.
I don't know if he's strong enough to do a push-up.
He's on a treadmill.
Stop it, boy.
Hey, Ron,
Hey, is he coming in?
What's his fucking problem?
What'd you
Where
say?
am I jiggling?
For a second, Howard.
Where am I jiggling, man?
Keep your headphones off for a second, Ronnie. 1 second. Take them off.
Take off your headphones for a second.
For what?
I don't know. What?
I got a quick game.
Go ahead.
Okay, are they off?
Take off your headphones. All right. Yeah, they're off.
All right, listen. From the second he starts talking, under or over 10 seconds before he says, "What's your problem?"
He already said, "What's your problem?"
Oh shit!
And plus, he's listening. I could see he's listening.
Okay.
He heard everything.
All right. Right.
All right. What do you want to say, Ronnie?
Well, what's this
Can
guy?
you do a push-up?
What's jiggling?
Can you do a push-up? One push-up?
Push-up.
What?
I could do a push-up.
You could?
Of course he could do one.
Can you do more than me?
A legitimate
I don't know.
push-up?
You think he can do more than
Hey,
me?
he can do a push-up. Let me see you do one push-up.
Where you touch your chest?
Actually, Sal is the one who
there you
jiggles.
are.
Look at Sal.
There you are in the hallway.
God.
All right. All right, guys. Thank you. Go ahead. Let me see. One push-up. Give me one. Yeah, he did it. Just did 2, 3.
He's in shape.
Just did 3.
He started crapping out around 3, though.
No, I didn't crap out.
Yeah, you started bending in the middle like a...
What?
Yeah, you did.
Talking about.
Every head of security can lightning fast go into 3 push-ups.
That's right. I'm always ready, Artie.
No, I think he lost weight.
He looks good. He's not
just
jiggling.
jiggly, that's all.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Well, listen, he's no spring chicken.
That's right.
It's just these odd-colored T-shirts that...
Yeah, the new look's
Goodbye.
Yeah, Ron's got a new look where he takes...
What is your problem? What is your problem with my T-shirts?
There you go.
If I had the turtleneck on, the mock turtleneck on, that was no good. The collared shirts are no good. What do you want me to do?
Ron's got this thing.
Tell me what you want me to do.
Ronnie's got this thing where he wears, like, if he wears an orange shirt, he wears an orange T-shirt.
Where do you get that? I don't think I've ever seen an orange T-shirt anywhere.
You want me to put a plug out for where I get them?
Please.
Paul Fredericks. Paul Fredericks. It's a men's shop.
And they sell that.
Is that where you buy Mambo?
No.
No. All right.
No.
Thank you, Ron.
You're welcome. What?
Ronnie, you crapped out after 3 push-ups?
I didn't crap out, man. Don't even go there. I didn't crap out.
Why'd you only do 3?
Because he showed me asked me to do 1. And I did 1, I did 2, I did 3. Okay? He asked me to do 1.
Now, what was that caller
He knows, man. He knows I'm in fucking shape. He knows it. You heard him. He didn't berate me. He knows what's going on.
What was that caller talking about? He says you're looking a little flabby.
Bullshit.
Loose.
Where am I looking loose? You see me looking loose? Do I look loose to you? Do I look loose to you? Seriously.
No,
bullshit.
No, you're holding up all right.
Yeah, thank you. I'm holding up all right.
What do you do to keep in shape?
What do I do?
To keep in shape, yeah. How do you work out?
Yeah.
Every day.
Every day.
Every day.
Every day.
Damn.
Every day.
What do you do?
Treadmill, weights, bike, dog.
How much do you... Dog?
Yeah, I run with my dog on a treadmill. My dog, you know about my dog running on a treadmill.
On the show, yeah, we know that.
Yeah. Me and him we run together.
How much do you bench?
Oh, 3,000 pounds at least.
3,000?
I don't bench, dude. I work out the curls and a little bit, I put 60, 70 pounds on.
Get those biceps going.
Yeah, a little bit here and there. Just nothing. I'm not fucking Charles Atlas. You don't even know who Charles Atlas is, but
the guy with the world on his back.
There you go. There you go. See? I'm not trying to be Charles Atlas. I'm trying to keep in shape, man.
Just trying to be Ronnie Money.
That's it. That's who I am, man. All right? Is that good enough for you?
That's good enough for me.
Good.
Thanks,
have a nice day. Can I leave now?
Go ahead.
I'll see you around. Flabby. Come on, man. Yeah, bright. Muscle.
View of The Sopranos. Of course, it was a huge disappointment. I don't think any fan of The Sopranos who has stuck with it for as many seasons as I have, right from the beginning, wouldn't be disappointed. When my screen went black at the end, I thought there was something wrong with the cable television.
Right. Didn't you start thinking, are the lights going out, or did cable just break? What happened?
Yeah, I didn't know what was going on, and I was not satisfied.
Me and my mother were able to play an amazing trick on my sister. Because we were on the phone again. We said, let's see if we can get Stace to... We called her up and said, can you believe how it ended when... And we said somebody got shot, and it just went right to the credits, and we had her going for a little bit. Like, she was really...
Right.
Well, it's a funny thing. First of all, I'm not adult. I understand what David Chase, the creator of The Sopranos, was going for.
Right.
In other words...
You get to make up your own ending.
And even beyond that, what was so effective about it was that, yes, life goes on, as he kept reminding you through the music, and the fact of the matter is some things will never change. And you were waiting for something so big to happen that you started to feel, you actually got to experience the pressure of what it must be like to constantly be looking over your shoulder.
Right.
Because as you watch this episode, you're going, oh, okay, okay, they're going to get killed. They're
Is
going to
it
get
here?
killed.
Is it here? Is it here? Is it here?
Yeah, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. And look at these shady characters. Look at the shady characters. And as you left the series, you went, oh, my God. That's what it must be like to be the head of a mafia.
Yeah, but that's not what you do for a final episode.
Agreed. I was very, very dissatisfied. I wanted some sort of... Phil Leotardo getting killed was great.
That was great.
That's, a creative way to kill him and have the car roll over and the whole thing.
Well, the Uncle Junior stuff I loved.
Me too.
Yeah, no, he went back. He had closure with him. And the great thing about The Sopranos, too, is they add, after a violent scene, they add something that as a button a lot of the times it's almost more horrific. Like, what if those two little babies died too?
Right.
Like, which I love. That's really a unique thing to that show. And there's amazing little things that were great in it, like fucking Paulie with the Virgin Mary thing, and Tony going, God, you should have told us, we could have made more money.
But the cat was ridiculous.
The cat thing, well, I think he was funny with the cat.
I like the cat. It was a little bit funny, but then it didn't mean anything.
Paulie Walnuts deserves some sort of fucking Emmy, man.
He's great.
He was
the kid's car on fire was funny too. But here's the thing.
And that chick
here's
is
the
hot.
After the episode was over, Beth called me because she wasn't home last night, and she'd watched it, separately. And she said, "Well, what'd you think?" I go, "It was horrible." And then I got to thinking this morning about what other way would he show you the paranoia. So I'm going to give it. You know what? I love The Sopranos so much, and I don't know what the ending was.
But there were other things that made no sense at all. The FBI guy,
I love that.
The FBI guy set up Phil Leotardo.
The FBI guy clearly is a wannabe mobster. I love that.
Because I was like, well, is he okay? Then he's saying this guy's no different than these guys.
That's exactly what he's saying. The FBI guy and Tony are very similar.
He's clearly and you know what? It's funny. Chase had to have that in his mind the whole time because that guy was always the guy who wanted to have the Italian sandwich with them at the deli and be proud
That
of
is
it.
actually based on a true case of a guy who got sort of caught up in rooting for he was rooting for their team.
We're gonna win. I thought that was
that was an actual quote from a case.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We're gonna win.
I was listening to the news this morning, and they said something about the episode that I didn't get out of it. So when the episode ends, did you get out of it that either they were all there because they were going to get whacked, or they were all there because they were going into the witness protection program? I didn't get that part.
No, they were all there to have a dinner.
No, but they said
I
that
didn't get witness protection.
on the news this morning. They said, were they there to get whacked, or were they there to go to the witness protection program?
No.
And I go, God,
That's
I
crazy.
Never even thought of that.
There's one thing you bring up, though. At the beginning of the season, wasn't that guy with the glasses who his daughter is dating the son of he was working with the feds?
Right.
No, Patsy
yes,
wasn't.
he was.
Patsy wasn't. No, the other guy was.
What
the other
other guy?
Okay, wait. Let me clarify this. The one who Meadows dating now, the kid Patrick, who's going to be a lawyer.
Right.
You thought his father was dealing with the feds?
Yeah.
No, it's not him. It was the guy. It's another guy. I can't remember his fucking name.
All right, let's go around the room. Robin, what do you give it on a scale of A, B, C, D, E, F, F being the lowest?
I give it a C.
You give it a C. Fred?
World's worst series ending, F minus.
F minus. Gary Delabate, Baba Booey.
D.
D?
Yeah,
as in D? As in
Delabate.
In Delabate.
Yeah.
Wow.
I wasn't happy with it. I really was. In fact, I got confused last night. I'm not even sure which is the kid that went to the feds that turned on them. Was that Doogie Howser's
No,
pal?
Carlo's the guy.
It was very confusing.
Carlo's
Who is Carlo?
the guy who, he's the other guy who's always hanging with him. He's
the kid that was on the Doogie Howser show. Right, the Vinny Del Pino, Max Casella?
No, that's not Carlo.
See,
Carlo was a captain. Carlo's the other guy who's always with them. The face you always saw with them.
Is he the guy that was sitting there with Donna Pescow?
Now, that's a major flaw. I don't know who he is.
I don't either.
They were mentioning who are they talking about?
When they all go to okay, Carlo's the guy who his son called him over and said, Dad, they got roasted pork. You remember?
No. You watch it on such a different level
than I do. The reason why I thought
concentrated on the food. Carlo's the other guy. See, in other words, because Carlo's missing, that's why he wants Paulie to take over that crew. He's the other captain.
I don't remember Carlo.
I didn't either. When they said
How
Carlo's
did you not remember Carlo? The guy who
are you looking at three people who watch a show from day one who don't know who Carlo is?
All right, remember when they all go to the safe house in the episode before, and it's Paulie. Paulie's there, the big fat guy, and Carlo's the guy who orders the pizza. He goes, "You want to order a pizza?"
Oh, that guy, sort of nondescript guy.
Right.
I don't remember.
That kid's kid was hanging out with Patsy's other kid.
Oh, for Christ's sake, forget it. I don't remember.
It's such a simple thing.
It's not. No, it's not. All right. All right,
His
look at me.
face.
All right.
You don't
It's
have to
not
watch
simple.
it that closely. The
Why are
guy's-
you getting upset?
Because.
Why are you upset? You see, this is what's going to kill you.
No.
You got to calm down.
No. I'm saying once you see the guy's face, you're gonna
No,
know
when you see his face,
exactly
yeah.
who he is.
But I should know Carl. I should know. I know Paulie. I know.
You're not
I know
watching it,
Silvio.
you're
I
not
should know
watching
Carlo.
I don't know Carlo either. I got to confess.
And I had trouble following.
See, I got to go back to the first episode to see who was with the feds at the beginning of the season.
Oh, that's Carlo?
See, I would never know.
I still don't know who it is.
Let me see.
Oh, come on.
I swear to God, I've never seen him before.
That's who I thought you're talking about.
Howard.
But he's nobody.
He's
never-
nobody. He's involved with them.
Artie, you're getting upset.
He killed Fat Dom. Remember his Fat Dom went over to Jersey and never came back?
Who's
Remember?
Fat Dom?
I don't know. I don't remember.
You guys
Fat
aren't watching the show.
We are.
Not knowing Fat Dom is like not knowing who.
I don't know any of these people.
McNabb is from the Honey.
Like, I couldn't even follow.
All right, let me get back to the grade.
Listen, wait, but
Yeah,
see,
what is your grade?
What is
none
your
of your
grade?
opinions mean anything now. You
Fred
don't know
gave-
who
What is your
Carlo is.
grade?
We didn't even watch the show. Fred got it an F. Robin gave it a C. Gary gave it a D.
See, your thing with the paranoia is that's a great description, but in the scene, Tony clearly wasn't paranoid. It seemed like
But
it
that's
was.
how it happened.
It seemed like it was the
No,
end
as
scene.
a viewer, you got to feel the tension
Right.
of constantly living on the edge.
He looked very relaxed. First
Right,
of
no,
all,
that wasn't when. It was like during that whole episode, every time he took a meeting, every time he walked into a room full
Right.
of people, every time he walked on the street, he could have gotten
What
clipped.
is your grade, Artie, on a scale of A to F?
I give it a B.
A B?
Yeah.
Because he knows Carla.
Listen, guys, it's the
Ralph,
fact that
what do you
don't
give
know
it?
Carlo,
Ralph, what do you
and
give it?
can't- None of your opinions mean anything.
Hold it, Ralph, what do you give it?
Artie is almost right. It was clearly an A, and when you people
An
calm
A?
down, when
You are
people
A
calm
for
down
asshole.
and go back and understand, if you don't know who Carlo was, you're not even fucking watching the show.
I mean, I got to agree with Ralph.
Dude,
I mean,
that-
how
that-
could you
know
not?
that guy's
that is
name.
irrelevant.
You know the kids who.
All right, we don't know. We don't keep explaining because
No,
it's
no,
not going to do it. I'm looking at a picture of the guy I don't
The
remember.
kids who after.
Was he the guy who was with the feds at the beginning of the season?
No, this guy just got flipped.
College, who AJ hooked up
All
with.
right, Ralph, will you
Oh,
give it
my
an
God.
A?
I would give it an A. If there was one more pivotal scene, I would have given him an A+. Come on, Phil got his head rolled over.
Big deal.
Wait, what about the other 48 minutes?
What about the ending? The ending's.
deal.
What about Uncle Junior when they come to that realization that it all means shit? And
That's
he doesn't
right.
even
That was
remember being the
beautiful.
boss?
I
He's
said
trying
that
to
was
he's trying to
beautiful.
make chicken salad out of chicken
No,
shit.
Fred,
Come
you know
on,
what?
dude.
You don't know what your fuck you're talking
And
about.
neither do you, Ralph.
The answer
You go
is
down the street and you talk to anybody who's like an average, regular person viewer who has watched the show religiously
yeah, but those are the
since day.
stupid people.
Oh, so now we're making it for Mensa candidates.
It's for smart people.
Get real.
The Daily News got it right. The headline of the
Fred,
Daily News
you
today
don't
says.
understand it.
The Daily News headline today says.
Great. So let's watch, Plato.
Sopranos wax fans. That's how I
No,
think
it's the
you
New
feel
York
like-
Post. That's the New York Post. You're not even looking.
Stupid people.
All right.
Now for the dumb opinion.
All right,
but
there's
you
a
know-
guy who gives it an A.
Do you remember?
Ralph
do you,
is so
Do you
off.
remember the guy?
Fred,
Do you remember?
Fred, do me a favor.
You're off, man.
Go
You're
back and watch these
You're
episodes.
so off. No, you're
It's a
trying to make it
masterwork.
something that it's not.
It's a masterwork.
It is
You know, the
not.
first
You know what it
season-
is? It's the equivalent
You wanna
of
play trivia,
Godfather
Fred?
3.
You don't know the show. You don't even
I know the show as well as anybody else knows the show. I'm watching it on just a regular viewer. It's like
Fred, what
it's
was
not
the
like a
trucking
college
company?
course, Ralph.
What was the trucking company in season 1? It was mentioned about 10 times that Uncle Junior took,
Oh, that's a ridiculous
What
question.
is the point of that,
We
Ralph? It's
have
like it's knowing who
jobs,
the key grip is in episode 3.
No,
It doesn't
isn't.
matter.
All right.
Did the story move along? Did it go somewhere? No,
All
it
right.
did not.
Eric,
Fred, don't know what you're talking about.
Eric the
All
midget.
right, dude.
Eric the midget, you're on the air.
Final word.
Yeah, he's the expert.
Eric, go ahead.
I have a message on behest of my associate, Johnny Frotto. He wants you to know that he fucking hates this series now after the series finale.
Thank you.
Why can't Johnny tell us that?
Because he figured I get through easier than he does.
What do you think, Eric?
I'd rather hear from him.
I actually am not a viewer of the show.
You know what? Don't waste
You
that
sit
time.
around all day and you don't watch the best show on TV.
Well, I don't consider that the best show on TV.
Oh,
What's
what
the
is?
best show on TV?
Heroes.
Whatever.
Because I want to be a swordsman.
First of all, it was weirder for me, too, because that restaurant where it ended, Halston's, I sat with my father in that exact booth probably a million times.
Is that right? I thought that was a funny place for them to have their last dinner.
It's in Bloomfield, New Jersey. I think it's on Broad Street, and my uncle grew up 2 blocks from it. As a teenager, I was at that place all the time.
If you're interested in the answer of what the final grade should be.
Yes, go ahead. What do you think, really, Howard?
Well, I'm going to tell you right away. My initial response after watching it, because I don't know what the hell I was waiting for, and when that screen went black,
weren't you freaking out?
I would have given it an F. But I have to say, I woke up this morning thinking about every scene and thinking about the paranoia that I really felt paranoid the whole episode. I was so on edge.
I was sick to my stomach.
I was getting sick. I was like, uh-oh, something's going to happen. Something's going to happen. And this must be the paranoia. I'm going to give it a final grade of a B+.
It was unsatisfying.
But it was not the episode. I wanted revenge, and I wanted to see killing.
The other great thing,
I wanted to see an old-fashioned mob movie.
You want to see everything you want to happen. You know what I mean? He left you wanting so much more.
I gave it a B+, which
see,
is...
without knowing... See, here's my
It made me wish that I hadn't watched this entire season.
Without the last scene, he seemed very comfortable. But that guy going to the bathroom,
you know what?
Again, you think that's a hitman.
I felt the same way you did, Fred, but I felt
he did a Francis Ford Coppola. Coppola got us like the goodwill of Godfather 1 and Godfather 2. And then he made Godfather 3, and it was like the biggest letdown of all time. It's the equivalent of at the end of Godfather 3, when Michael Corleone... Could you shut up for a fucking minute, Ralph?
I'll hang up on Ralph. He's just talking underneath you.
It's like at the end of Godfather 3, when Michael Corleone just like falls down in his chair dead.
Right.
It's not with a bang, but with a whimper. It's the same thing with this. I think he was too clever for his own good.
See, I disagree in the sense that, and I'll get off this in a second, but if you don't know who Carlo is...
If you say that one more time...
What does that got to do with it? Tony is paranoid about something. He's paranoid about what did his lawyer say?
Family.
It could have been a stripper.
Let Artie finish his thought. He's never going to get off this otherwise.
Guys, Tony's more paranoid about the feds than anything right now because he's about to... They think he's going to get indicted. And the reason he's so paranoid is because the guy they flipped, Carlo, knows everything about him. I mean, he's like Paulie.
Okay.
So his kid got busted for ecstasy. Clearly, that was leverage they used to flip the guy. So Tony's telling Carmelo, listen, they're going to indict me. She said, you talk to your lawyer again? He's like, yeah, Carlo's going to testify. That's not just some little guy. That's a guy who knows his
entire
That's nothing to hang
That's what he's worried about. In the end,
you can't hang the whole 8 years of the show on that one little episode.
So what does that mean, Artie?
He's not an insignificant character.
All right, but it doesn't matter if you know exactly who he is. You know he's important. You know he's Carlo.
Wait a minute. We know that was an important flip for the feds, and that's why the indictments are coming down. We didn't miss that.
Robin, Artie's going to quit again. You better calm down.
That's what he's more paranoid about.
I just didn't know who Carlo was.
Artie, you got to leave the show.
That's what he's more...
I know why he liked the episode, because it ended in a restaurant.
That's what he's more paranoid about right now, is the feds, not the hitmen.
Let me say one more thing.
Stop.
The point is...
He's not paranoid about that. He knows that's going to happen.
The point is, it was such a great relief that it was just an indictment. He wasn't getting killed, and his family wasn't getting killed, and you felt a sense of relief. That was fucking great.
All right.
Now you're making shit up.
Eric the Midget, what do you want to add to this? Anything, or are you done?
Well, I also wanted to say, I was wondering, is there a over and under poll for when Artie will fall asleep today?
Yeah, touche.
If you're on for longer than 2 minutes, yeah.
All right, let's...
Eric's got some good lines. It's just your delivery, man.
All I'm saying is if David Chase...
What do you mean? What's wrong with his delivery?
It's a little slow.
Let me hear you do it.
A little slow.
What did he just do wrong?
It's like David Chase. He's a genius.
Slow. Are my arms tired?
You can't stop doing it.
Eric, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Waiting for your dumbass to shut up.
Hey-oh.
All right, thank you, Eric.
All I know is if David Chase was sitting here and you guys didn't know who Carlo was, he would have said, listen, I don't even want to talk to you anymore.
Listen, if David,
you can't be serious with
Artie,
this argument.
If David Chase was in there, they all change their tune and kiss his ass.
No,
for a number of years, it's been incredible.
I gave it a positive review.
Yeah, you gave it a very good review. Robin would just fall right in line.
I said it was a C. I didn't really pan it.
D. Now you were like D. Oh, it sucked. Now you're like up.
No,
with
I
me.
did not say D. I said C.
I gave it a B. I didn't give it an A because it didn't give you that, that incredible, like, whoa,
Right.
what the fuck just happened? But as a piece of, art or work, I think it makes you think, and it was interesting.
Let's go to Gary in Cleveland, Ohio, who wants to chime in. Go ahead, Gary.
Yeah, you've got to understand. Excellent ending. And if you remember, Tony and his brother-in-law are in the lake, and they said you never know when you're going to get it.
Right.
We were third-party viewers going into that restaurant. We're watching that thing. We really did get whacked as viewers. That was the end for us. We did feel the paranoia. We saw it. We never saw it coming. But that's exactly.
All right, Gary liked
But Gary, unlike the other Gary, makes a good point.
Now let's go to Mike. Mike, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard, how's it going? I was just wondering, do you think with the way the whole ending played out that would dovetail directly into a Sopranos movie?
Well, there is talk of a Sopranos movie, actually. And
Yeah,
they
John was saying that this morning. He thinks since they left so much on the table and so many people are still alive.
They could do it. And if I was James Gandolfini, I wouldn't run from the character Tony Soprano, because I got news for you. He's like Beaver, like anybody, like Superman. These people are typecast, and
absolutely,
he's stuck.
And he should do it, and he should milk it. And you know what? People love it, and don't be so uptight about it. Let's go to Eric. Eric, you're on the air in Albany.
Hey, Howard, how's it going, man?
Good.
Hey, I got to tell you, Artie, I love you, but a couple of weeks ago when you were debriefing the Sopranos show and you're going through everything Phil said, you called Paulie Gualtieri Paulie Viltieri. And it's like,
no, I
didn't. Kind of like a big fan that you did. And
I didn't.
I
didn't say Viltieri.
You said Viltieri.
I didn't.
He might have been asleep. But anyway, guys, just want to chime in.
Thank you.
I love you. The show's great. You're the best.
Thank you. John Hine, you own the, you used to own the website jumptheshark.com. What are they saying?
People are pissed, but of course they're going to be pissed. You want that great finale to live up to your expectations.
What do you think, John?
Here's what I think, Ralph. There's no way you can give it an A+, and I'll tell you why. I
said A.
That last scene, all I'm thinking is they're going to whack this family. I can't believe what they're about to do. This is going to be incredible.
But who would have done that?
That would have been awesome.
Who would have ordered that?
Yeah,
Think about it in your head. Who would have ordered? They made peace with the other guys. Phil is dead.
Yeah. But Paulie
clearly just said, "Look, I'm in your allegiance forever." Who would have ordered that hit?
You didn't know they made peace. They were questioning that.
Yes, they did.
No.
Come on. They said we're backing off.
No, they were.
His head run over.
They were questioning. No, not that Phil.
His head run over.
No, not that Phil got whacked. There was a scene later when he was talking to Paulie, and they weren't so sure about New York. They said, and actually he said it to Carmela later. He's like, he wasn't
What
sure.
does that have to do with the ending?
Because at the very end, you want some kind of payoff, Ralph. And I don't
want resolution.
And I don't want we're going to leave it up to you. That's my own personal opinion. I think I agree with Fred.
You feel it's a cop-out.
It's like build it yourself.
If they had shot Tony,
why did they shoot the last 10 minutes like blank screen and let everybody in the audience imagine their own fucking ending?
If that guy in the members only jacket comes out of the bathroom and blows Tony's head off, right, and that's how the show ends.
Yes.
Who do you
got a
think?
good point
Who do you
there.
think would have? Who do you think ordered that hit?
I don't want a do-it-yourself show. I want the guy to tell me the story.
John, was it great when Agent Harris tipped Tony off?
Absolutely.
Was it great that scene with Uncle Junior in the hospital?
I think they could have ended the show. I think they could have ended the show with the scene with Uncle Junior. Like right there. Yeah. I would have been satisfied. But then don't have Meadow Parallel Park, build up all this tension, Journey playing in the background.
The tension we're talking about.
Attention to nothing.
Yeah.
You're going to see it in 2 or 3 years when that movie comes out.
Let's go to Fafa Fui.
I
What do you
just want
want
to
to
tell
say?
you that because all the guys have been asking me. So the thing that Kid Chris told me.
I was going to say,
and this is how it.
Yeah, I wish he'd tell. I mean, how could he ruin it? It never happened.
But it really ruined my viewing experience when I tell you. So with 3 episodes left, he tells me that Meadow is going to get whacked. Which is a very interesting thing because you believe that Phil Leotardo.
So he didn't know shit.
But you believe that Phil Leotardo's so mad at Tony that he might go after his family. So all I'm doing is watching the last 3 episodes, and when she's parallel parking, I'm just waiting for the fucking gun to hit her in the head.
Right.
Hey,
and that happened.
Gary, you always get duped like computer viruses.
Duped?
Like somebody hits you up and like tips you off.
What was the thing you knew, Howard?
Oh, I knew that
Bobby
Baccalari was going to die. Yeah.
And Ralph, by the way, how do you get duped when a guy IMs you? That's not duped. The guy had wrong information. It's not that I believed it. It's that now I have to watch it.
He probably set you up. He probably made up some shit, Kid Chris, and then.
See, I
he
thought
sent a bunch to JD as well.
I thought he was going to. I thought the after that ending, I agree with Howard. Like, what could he have told you? I thought maybe he just said Tony lives. You know.
Right.
Let's go to Abe. Abe, you're on the air.
Good morning. I'm going to make my case in 15 seconds for why Tony is dead. When he was in the boat with Bobby Bacala, he said when the ending happens, you don't know what hits you. And this whole show has been about Tony. From day one, it's always been about Tony. Tony died at the end, and that's why the screen went black.
But why wouldn't they show that, as Fred says? Why wouldn't they just?
Why not?
Well,
you don't even have to show.
Tony doesn't see the massacre and the bloodbath. The bullet happens and it's all over.
I see. In other words,
that was the screen going blank. Was Tony going blank?
But the show wasn't always just from his point of view.
You can't assume
that guy is wrong, but that's why it's so great, because people have like 25 different theories on what happened at the end. So that's what makes it great.
It was the best ending possible. It couldn't have ended any better.
Well, that is an interesting theory that the screen went blank because Tony's world went blank.
When they were on
I think it's better. I like the other guys. We got whacked because we don't know what happened.
When they were on the boat, Bobby and Tony, and they were talking about what it's like when you die, he said silence and black. I mean, that lends some credence to that guy's theory. I don't agree with him, but I can see where he's
there
coming
was no music at the end either.
And no music.
Sopranos ends with like some cool song.
That was the other thing. No music.
But Fred's point is, and show us him getting whacked.
Or you know what? You don't even have to show the bullet. You don't have to show him. You take a wide shot from outside of the restaurant. You see gun flash, cut to black.
All right, there you go.
Then you still don't know what happened, but you know something happened.
What they did. You're right.
It's a button. It's a period at the end of a sentence.
You're on the air.
If you remember, Tony, when he goes to the psychiatrist, talks about his father's death. And when his father dies, Tony can't understand because all of a sudden it just happens. And if you remember, they're all at a restaurant. And he goes outside, the father, and gets killed. Tony ends the same.
Or he's in a restaurant.
Yes, he was. Tony's father gets killed at a restaurant when after the last thing.
Dominic, every scene is in a restaurant in that show.
No. When Tony's in therapy, the confusion for him is why death had to happen that way. At the end, there's no music because Tony's dead. There's no music. It's all black. When you get killed like that, there's nothing else.
How do you know?
He's been dead.
Oh, you get killed other ways, there's still music.
No, but not when
you hear like a cool Elvis Costello song?
The show is the movie. It's all from Tony's perspective. Nothing has.
No, it wasn't.
You can't assume he's dead.
The story was always us watching Tony, not from his. He never talked to us directly.
He never saw those other scenes with other people.
That's the whole point. That's the whole point of it all. Is why is there just?
But why should we have a question at the end of the show? We should know what happened. Is Fred's point?
I thought it was the side. What happened?
I thought there were.
You don't know what happened.
You think you know?
I got out of it that you're living with constant fear.
The most unrealistic part about it was
we don't know that he died.
The most unrealistic part about it was that there were black kids in Halston's. I've never seen that.
There's nothing resolved. His sister's not resolved. His uncle is not resolved.
Are you kidding? His sister is all alone again. She's
been alone before.
Love.
Yeah, but she was plotting to get Uncle Junior's money like she usually does, and he made sure Uncle Junior was going to leave it for the kids.
How about this theory? And this is a crazy theory. How about there was actually a blackout last night, and we never got to see the ending, that there is a real ending?
And it came back on right at the credits?
Yes.
That's a good one. I like that the best.
You like that?
I'm praying that's the way it ended.
I'm jumping up and down, hitting my TV.
Then I can't wait for one of the replays this week.
Did you hit your TV? I thought something was wrong with my television.
I was freaking out. I thought my TiVo went out.
I'm hitting the computer box.
I'm like, yeah, did it cut it off early?
I went into a total panic. I ran downstairs to my other television, checked, made sure that one was okay.
Mike, you're on the air.
I was watching HBO for a half an hour after it, hoping someone would whack John from Cincinnati.
Yeah, please.
How bad was that?
I don't know. I haven't seen it.
You know what? That was a bad time to premiere anything. We're all thinking about the episode. I don't have time to get into John from Cincinnati.
That's why it's an A.
I agree. Look, Ralph, I gave it a B just because.
You gave it a B+.
They were pushing that John from Cincinnati real heavily.
Totally. When HBO pushed Cincinnati. And those two Australian guys, too.
Oh, that looks really awful.
What, John from Cincinnati?
No, the two guys from New Zealand or wherever they're from.
Flight of the Conchords.
Good. I hope HBO drops dead.
Oh, they have no chance.
Yeah, even that entourage is getting kind of pussy.
Yeah, this season wasn't all that great.
Yeah, they're having too much fun. It's like, fuck you.
Ralph, it's a good episode, but it's not an A. It's not.
It's a B+.
What do you think it is, John?
I'd give it a B.
John, what would make you happy? What do you want to happen then?
Well, he wanted a resolution. He wanted to see an ending. He didn't get to see it. That's what made it flawed. Mike, you're on the air in Worcester.
There's an ending.
Ralph, I'm going to hang up on you. You're too chatty.
It was
Mike,
almost like the Russian guys.
Mike, go ahead.
Right.
Howard, they were, at the end, they were kind of showing, like, the paranoia from everybody. Like, they showed the Middle Eastern guy sitting at the counter. Then he went into the bathroom. And then at the end, they showed the two black guys come in. And they were kind of showing, he was scared had to be paranoid about everybody in the world.
Absolutely. We all got that.
Yeah, that we got. I mean, and that was a good way to show it, but I don't know. Danny, go ahead. We're coming toward the resolution of this conversation. Go ahead, Danny.
God, no.
Hello?
Yes.
Howard?
Danny, quickly.
Yeah, I agree with Ralph and Artie. I think it was an A. I think the only thing
Artie didn't give it an A.
I gave it a B.
I gave it a B+, and Ralph gave it an A.
Artie gave it a B because there wasn't enough food in it.
I think the only thing they should have did is they should have whacked Carlo, and then it would have been an ending.
Well, he was with the feds.
They can't get to him.
They didn't know where he was.
Carlo didn't matter. It mattered Tony's state of mind.
But it would have put a closure to everything. All
right, thank you.
Well, that's the whole thing. He doesn't know what's going to happen to him now.
That's great.
As the lawyer said before he got the ketchup bottle grabbed out of his hand.
That was funny.
That's why we try these cases.
Johnny Fratto, you're on the air.
That was funny.
Are you motherfuckers kidding me? I'm so fucking pissed. 7 fucking loyal motherfucking years I've been to these people, to this family. And look at how they... Are you kidding? An A? Who said A?
Ralph, yeah.
Ralph, the idiot.
Yeah,
Ralph, what the... I wish Ralph was my teacher.
Johnny, you're one of these people who just sort of watched it with half an ear and half an eye. You don't know the ins and outs of the show.
Oh,
he doesn't know the ins and outs
What are
of
you
the
saying,
mob
Johnny's
either,
not
right?
smart? What are you saying, Johnny's not smart?
No, he doesn't know that.
He makes a good living.
He's sort of
What do you mean
smart.
about the ins and outs?
Johnny, you don't know the show.
Do you know
You don't know the
Carlo?
characters. You don't know the
You gotta
depth
fucking
of the
be kidding me.
show.
What do you mean he doesn't know the show? That's his life.
Ralph.
I know the characters.
But we're talking about a TV show.
Ralph, how can you sit and question whether or not somebody is intelligent enough to watch The Sopranos?
And Ralph's the most intelligent.
I mean,
give me 10 questions.
and the guy on the phone here with you he lived the life of AJ.
He is
I don't care
AJ.
what he lived.
I hope he's not AJ.
AJ was a fuck up. Are you saying Johnny's
he's
a fuck
not.
up?
No, I'm saying Johnny was the son of a mob guy.
He would know.
He doesn't know the Sopranos.
I got to hang up on you, Ralph. You're annoying me.
I know the Sopranos.
If I'm right.
I know the characters, and I'm going to tell you something. I understand David Chase might have been going, well, you know what? We're going to make this like real life. What we're going to do is we're going to end it with nothing but, we're going to put him in about 4 or 5, or make the viewer think he's going to see 4 or 5 bad endings. But we're going to end it just like life ends. That's some fucking creative shit, but that ain't why I buy HBO.
That's right. We got life.
See, you know what?
Yeah, we're already living life. We want to see a story, right?
He hit on a valid point.
I want him fucking dead. They better bring that motherfucker back and get him dead. Because I'm watching a television show. I don't care about how close to life or art it looks.
He's right.
Him to be dead.
And you know what?
I want him dead.
You know what?
Thank you.
But that's not.
You know what he
the
kind of
show
touched
you're
on though? It's like
watching.
everybody likes to try and make this show like it was like, oh, it's about family. It's always been about family. It's like, no, it's not. Everybody loves this show because it's about the fucking mob.
Right.
Let's get real.
Yeah, but
let me tell you
has a family.
Let me tell you one more thing about this discussion we're having now.
What?
And this is the most important thing to say about this. And this is the thing that'll blow the lid off it. You ready? How's that for art? So I play a commercial word.
I
Go
thought we
ahead.
were really going on.
What's happening? This is Adam Levine from Maroon 5, and today we're doing the Howard Stern Show, and we're actually really excited because we're huge fans. And since I was about 12, about 11 or maybe even younger, I've been listening to his show. He's been fucking my mind up.
So you're
ever
familiar?
since. Yeah, extremely familiar, actually. It's just so funny because I've never really, like, as far as radio is concerned, there's nothing I've ever listened to kind of consistently my whole life. But Howard, man, my father turned me on to him when I was really little. He used to drive me to school, It was the one thing he could, hold over my mother's head, when they got divorced, is to have me, corrupted by Howard. So thanks, buddy. It was awesome.
So he's going to ask you about girls and just sort of being part of the Hollywood scene and everything.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll ask me about all the ladies and all that. And I already have my answer. I thought about it this morning. I woke up and I thought, all right, well, I don't want to call it, it's being specific about these chicks is kind of disrespectful, That's what I think.
Right.
So my answer to him is probably going to have to be something along the lines of, like, I know from listening to the show for so many years that the dudes that come on the show and brag about all the chicks they slept with wind up looking like douchebags. You know it, Howard. It's actually true. So I'm going to try to get around it, but I'm sure he'll bust my balls a little bit. But
right.
That's all right.
Well, good luck in there today, man.
All right, man. Thanks a lot.
Thanks.
Hey, look who's sitting here. Adam Levine, Jesse Carmichael, Maroon 5's new album. We're here to celebrate. We're here to celebrate the release of the new album.
Yeah, man. It's so good to be here. We're such big fans of the show. I just want to let you all know that.
So. Thank you for saying that. It must be nice being a rock star, huh?
It's pretty good.
Yeah. It's a good. When do you know that you know how many guys have bands and garage bands and all that stuff? When do you know? When does it hit you that you might be good enough to actually be a professional musician? Honestly.
Well, you kind of have to pretend that you know for a long time when it's totally such a far reach,
Is it tremendously difficult in your personal life when your parents and everyone are saying to you, listen, it's nice that you have a hobby with your music, but you know what? You better get a fucking job.
No, well, actually, all of our parents actually were super supportive always, which was really cool and interesting and not typical, because usually parents think it's such bullshit.
Right.
And it's almost impossible to make it. So if my kid told me he wanted to be in a band, I'd be like, that's fucked up, But they're actually they've been really cool.
But you had actual early success at 17 years old. Didn't you get signed by a record label?
Yeah, we got signed to Reprise, which was Warner Brothers.
But they took
really
that away.
Young age. Well, we failed miserably.
Did you make an album?
Yeah, we made an album. They spent tons of money on us. Gave us a little bit of money. I mean, Rob Cavallo produced the record, and Rob Cavallo is an amazing producer. He does all Green Day's records.
But the band wasn't called Maroon 5.
We were called Cars Flowers, and we sucked.
Cars Flowers.
Yeah.
And you were bad.
We were terrible. I mean, I know you're not a huge fan of the band, but we really sucked back then.
At 17, though. That you had to be the coolest kid in high school getting a band, right? I mean, it must have been insane.
I swear that is why we graduated from high school, because I got horrible grades. I mean, the rest of them were all better than I was, but literally, we had all of a sudden, we went to this really kind of snobby, preppy school in LA.
Where'd you grow up? Oh, in LA.
In LA. Huh. And I got horrible grades, and it was a prep school, so you had to go to college. Everyone went to amazing colleges. And,
was it co-ed?
Yeah.
So I imagine getting signed at 17 to a record label, and you're good-looking dudes.
Girls, yeah.
Girls were always that was never your problem.
Well, when we started a band when we were like 14, we started, and we didn't get into it for the girls, but then you realize that that's why you stay in a band. That's not why you join a band, because I think we actually loved music, but then this is going to be really good for our sex lives as well. So.
Do you think you're even capable of ever getting married, because women? It's been so easy to get women. It's almost like the conversation I've had with John Stamos. You're good-looking dude, you make a lot of money, you got a great job. Is it almost impossible to get married?
No, it's not impossible. My whole feeling on marriage is that you shouldn't do it, really, unless you're really ready to do it. And a lot of people get married for the wrong reasons, and they whatever pressure there's from society. But yes, it is more difficult, I think, because of the position that we're in, but eventually I could definitely see myself. It's going to be a few years, obviously, because I'm definitely not ready right now. But
who's the hot chick with you in the green room? Is that the current girlfriend?
She's my girlfriend, yeah.
Okay, how long you been with her?
About a year, almost. Actually, yeah, we met about a year ago.
Everybody's carrying on.
She's so beautiful, and one of the best things about her is that she's not an actress or a model. She's a regular person and an artist, and she's amazing.
Yeah, your life must be insane. In fact, like one of our good-looking interns was like all dressed up today because she knew you were coming and wanted to be the one to hand you. I think she got to. If an intern's real cool about it, we'll let them hand the release, because you have to sign a release when you come on. So I heard she got all dolled up here. So, and it's like, it's got to be just great. You know what I mean? It's just got to be insane.
It's funny. It's flattering. It's amazing. It's the coolest thing in the world. We've wanted this. We grew up together. Jesse and I have been best friends since we were 12.
Jesse, you getting laid too?
Yes, he's already gotten laid twice since he's been in the building.
Have you got hit with any pussy shrapnel when he steps on the bomb?
Yeah, because lead singer always gets the top choice, right? And then what do you do? How does that all work?
That is the way. We all do pretty well, man. No, he's got a hot smoking girlfriend. We do pretty good.
Nice.
Yeah. But,
so
who's low man on a totem pole in the band?
Drummer.
Which instrument should you not take up?
Drummer, you really think so?
Drummers always get the shaft.
The tuba.
Our drummer just had a kid.
Yeah, but you know what I mean.
His wife or his girlfriend/wife is really
drummers sit in the back.
Yeah, I guess that's kind of true because they don't get seen very often too. So when you're in the foreground, usually that's when.
You know what you guys should do? Like Led Zeppelin one day, you should fuck a chick with a shark.
We've done that actually.
So were you always like in chorus and glee club and stuff in school? Like, is that how you get into this whole business, or you just had bands?
I could sing, but it was never like, and I was into rock and roll music since I was like 10, 11 years old.
So how'd you get the second shot?
So no training or anything?
No, actually, I took my first vocal lesson like 2 years ago because my voice went out. And this amazing dude who's just kind of does everyone, you know.
How old were you when the fame actually hit, though? Like, wait a second, though. How old were you when the fame actually hit? Like, in other words, so then, like, you're 17, you get signed, then you guys sucked, and then you went away for a while.
We went away for a while, then we came back. We started to get really big in, like, 04-ish time, you know, because, we had a couple really, really big radio hits, too. And knowing how tough it is to get songs on the radio, that was the biggest change. Because we accumulated fans, we tour, you know. That's, like, the biggest misconception with our band is that we're just, like, this manufactured, boy bandy kind of, like, bullshit band. I love to write kind of accessible, like, pop music. I love pop music, you know, because I grew up listening to tons of different shit and then got really into Stevie Wonder and a lot of soul music. And I love pop music, you know, Michael Jackson, Prince, all that stuff. But I have no idea what a hit is. You know, the people
you just write it for yourself, and you hope that people are going to like it.
Sure, exactly. You know, for our fans, and even sometimes for the radio. But like the shit that they pick for singles, I could never have told you that song was going to be as big as it was. Just that, you know.
How old were you when you started to get laid? Were you like 12? I would guess you started.
I lost my virginity when I was 15.
15.
But we were man. I'm not sure actually.
What about you, Jesse? Were you too 15?
No, later on for me.
Later on, man, awesome.
Jesse was like, you were like 17 though.
So then when you got real big, that's when you started to get the celebrity chicks. Is that great? I had a few celebrities
myself. Where are they from originally?
But here's the thing though. The thing about that whole overblown thing with me, you know, screwing everybody in Hollywood is so exaggerated, and a lot of it isn't true. So
some are true and some aren't.
Most of it really isn't, you know, and some of it is, and that's kind of why I don't like to talk about it, because I'd rather than think that I did.
You keep that quiet? But Jessica Simpson was true. That was her score.
Yeah,
I would love that.
You got her.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing about this whole celebrity nonsense, which I've never really enjoyed being a part of. But, you know, I listened to your show for such a long time, and it's almost as if, like, what I've learned from your show is a lot of dudes that come on here and talk about the chicks that they slept with, and there's people that talk about it in general. It's just they come off looking like douchebags no matter what. So it's just kind of keeping my mouth shut is probably a better idea.
But where are you from originally?
From Los Angeles, born and raised.
Oh, okay. So you were out there in California anyway.
I'm going to read your list. I'm going to read your list right now. The girls you had.
Let's read it.
You could. Let me tell you something.
Who are they attributing to?
You could say you don't talk about it, but I'm going to tell you something. There's a list I would be very, very proud of.
When I say this, I say I've slept with everybody in the entire world.
All right, here we go. Lindsay Lohan.
Whoa.
I would love that.
So
it's too young for me. You never had it?
So would I.
Is it a fake? Is it fake? Just give me fake or real. Lindsay Lohan.
Most of it's fake. I can't. Most of it. It's just.
I bet it's Dina Lohan.
Yeah, it's the mother. It's the mother.
I met Dina Lohan. I think I could have gotten there. Jessica Simpson. That to me would be a major score, and I don't care. Smart, stupid. To me, very attractive.
She's an attractive girl. She's beautiful.
Beautiful.
She's
Paris
too smart
Hilton.
for me.
You had.
I will gladly say that's actually not true.
Not true at all. No. You know, I've had like 50 guys in here who all said they had sex with Paris Hilton.
It's not cute.
I don't even know who this is. Maria Shapovalov.
Oh, the tennis player, Sharapova.
The tennis
I
player.
shook her hand, and all of a sudden we were dating. So that was really
not true.
Yeah, she's really tall. I mean,
yeah, she's massive. Have you ever seen her in person? She's like 6'3".
I don't know her.
Yeah.
And then she had heels on. We played her 18th birthday party, and then they quarantined this whole area, and they threw us into this photograph. And we were like, holy shit. And the next thing I knew, the next day we were dating, and there was all these pictures.
Well, you guys do
hot
that?
chick birthday party's the 18th.
If a dad calls you up and says, hey, $1 million, come play my kid's bar mitzvah or something, would you do it?
Hell yeah.
You would? Why not? Go out and make some money,
man.
right?
It's so rare to make money doing what we do, period. We've known that from failing so miserably.
Right.
So hell yeah, and no one knows about it anyway. It's a bar mitzvah, you're done.
That's right. And the fact of the matter is that, as you say, it's good money, but B, why not? You're a singer.
Hey, I'm Jewish. Why not?
Go sing. That's
I'll
it.
do a bar mitzvah. We've done some awkward shit, man. We've done some weird.
What's the most awkward thing you had to do?
We did this thing like in Utah, It was a wedding rehearsal dinner, so it wasn't even a wedding. There was like 50 people there.
Who'd they have for the actual wedding? Led Zeppelin?
No, I think Hootie and the Blowfish was playing the actual wedding. They do that shit all the time.
Right.
And we played. They took us out to this like remote mountain range in the middle of nowhere, and it was like a cowboy theme with a bunch of older people, and we were like, oh shit, this is just going to be weird. But the craziest part about it was that there was this massive setup. Like it was set up for Zeppelin, honestly. It was like a huge PA and crazy, and there was like 15 people there barbecuing and like getting wasted. So we were like, this is really awkward. And then some girl that I knew that from a long time ago that I think I'd hooked up with, like, was drunk, and she was with her fiance, and she got on stage and she was dancing, and we were just like, get me the fuck out of here, man.
Wow. But what do you get paid for a gig like that? Can you get $250,000?
More than that.
More? Well, then what the hell? Who cares?
Go through the embarrassment.
Oh, absolutely.
I go through it.
There's no such thing as buying out, selling out, just buying in.
Buying in.
No, like I did a gig a couple of months ago for that guy Jonathan Kraft, the Patriots guy, and I was thinking to myself, God, you know, this guy could buy me anytime he wants. Like, I mean, he flew me up on a private jet, you know?
Yeah. Well, I mean, this dude that was getting married was so loaded. He had just made a bunch of internet money, like, you know, one of those internet billionaire guys.
Right.
And he met this chick like 6 months later and getting married. And crazy.
Wow.
Wow.
But we do stuff like that all the time. It's
No
crazy.
kidding. So when you start to make money, does the band have to split it up equally, or don't you two guys make more of the lion's share because you write all the songs?
Yeah, well, the way we do it is we do it very deliberately. Like, from the beginning, it's the kind of thing where with bands there's such a weird chemistry, and you don't want there to be resentment, and some people do more than others. And, you know, Jesse and I do a lot of it, especially a lot of the songwriting. So we do it very like, you know, I wrote 75% of the song, you wrote 25%. If the bass player wrote 5%, whatever the case may be, you know.
You'll actually
like,
break it down.
We break it down just because then it avoids any kind of ambiguity, or like there's no gray area, so, you know.
That's kind of cool. Let's see. Here's the rest of your list. Kirsten Dunst. True?
Nice girl.
Dated her?
Friend.
Friend, okay. That means you had her. Model Kelly McGee. I don't know who that
Kelly
is.
McGee. I dated her for 2 years. So that was actually a
model, man. That's
I hope
she's
you
beautiful.
got her.
She's in the video. You haven't seen our videos, but she was in our video for This Love.
Super hot.
She's beautiful.
Natasha Bedingfield. I don't know who that is. And you, Natalie Portman. That one's been interesting.
I barely know Natalie, but she's just a friend too. I'm telling you, they love.
And
Anybody you're with.
And Paula Poundstone.
Anybody I've ever met that's an attractive woman, I have slept with.
I can't start any rumors. I tried to at this event this weekend. I tried to stand next to every chick.
I'm starting the Artie Paula Poundstone.
She's foxy.
I'll take it. And then the really scandalous thing is you might have had Jessica Simpson while she was still married to Nick Lachey. That's good.
Yeah, but that's not true though.
Yeah, you really have a book in you. You know what I mean? And when you're later, that's later on you'll get that.
Yeah, that was definitely not true. So.
Maroon 5 has sold over 10 million copies worldwide.
Wow,
that's
pretty awesome.
Fuck. I know.
That's really great.
That doesn't happen anymore too. I mean, this whole ride has been so incredible, man. Like,
what's your take though on the music business now? Because how do you sell albums anymore? No one's paying for albums. It's weird. I feel bad for musicians.
Don't feel bad for musicians, because the good part about it is, and the record label's going to love this, but the record business is fucked.
Right.
The artist is not, because the cool thing is now that the internet, I mean, we have so much to attribute the internet's been a huge part of our success. Well, first of all, the only money you really make from being in a band is touring and radio. Right. So record sale, we sold 10 million records. The smallest amount of money that we made from this whole crazy thing is from sales of records. So now it's kind of shifting to the internet, and without the internet we wouldn't have become big, because word of mouth and all that stuff is how we spread the
and
word.
And satellite radio too.
Satellite, which I'm obsessed with. I have it I have Sirius in my house and in my car, and I'm obsessed with it. It's amazing.
You also dated Penthouse Pet of the Year.
I did?
Heather Van Deven.
Did I?
Did you?
I did not.
You did not?
No.
Ah, you did. So
no,
you just made the face.
I didn't. I didn't. No.
Are you exclusive with this current girlfriend? Is that the problem?
Yeah. Well, I am exclusive with my current girlfriend. Yeah.
I got to take a look at her. You mind if I take a look?
She's beautiful.
Try her in for a second.
No way she's coming in here though.
Oh, she'll come in and say hello. I won't bust her
Come on,
balls.
Becky. Come in for 1 second.
What's
nice.
she do? What does Becky do for a living?
She's actually she's an artist, believe it. She paints, and she's incredibly talented. There she is.
Becky. Oh, Becky. Oh, yeah. She's a regular chick. Oh, you're hot.
Look, she could. The best part, Becky.
I like Becky myself.
She could be. When I first saw Becky, I was like, shit, how is she not a movie star?
Where did you meet Becky?
Wow, you ready, baby?
Yeah.
I met Becky in Vegas.
Holy shit!
What were you doing there?
She was a hostess at 9 Steakhouse, by the Palms.
At a steakhouse, a hostess. That's what you got to get, Artie. Becky.
And I was so blown away by how beautiful.
I've been to 9 Steakhouse. I had a steak. I didn't see Becky.
You were busy with the steak.
Becky, did you know who he was right away? Or
No, I didn't. I sat him and I said, "Enjoy your dinner." And that was it.
And then she went, but then she went into the back, and they were all.
But you probably thought he was good
Hostesses
looking.
are the hottest chicks.
We're supposed to be.
I know, at restaurants and stuff like that. So now you're not hostessing anymore. What's the arrangement, though? Do you guys have a financial arrangement?
No, not yet.
Because if Becky's on tour with you and stuff and hanging out, which is what you want, you don't want to be separated because that would be a disaster.
She's getting used to this whole thing. She's new. Well, sorry,
I'm an
sorry, baby.
independent girl, you know.
Are you? But how much can you make when you're a hostess? What are you pulling down?
She pulls down a lot of money right now. Shit, she's working in L.A. at a
What are you doing now?
the Roosevelt.
Cocktailing.
Are you
Cocktail
working at
waitress?
the Roosevelt?
Yeah.
Wait a second.
Were you
You're
there this weekend?
Hold it a second.
She
You're
makes a lot of
dating
money.
him and you're still a cocktail waitress?
We're moving slow, goddammit.
Wait a second. I got to understand
How many
something.
years has it been?
Hey, I take care of my woman. I do it by her shit. I treat her well.
Did you move in with him yet?
No.
No.
When's that going to happen? You got to do what my girlfriend did.
What?
She said her apartment blew up and she just said, I have nowhere to live.
But that place you live in may burn down, actually. So
It's true.
Well, look at how hot you. Were you at the Roosevelt this weekend?
Yeah.
I was there Saturday.
I was there too.
You were there Saturday?
How'd you not notice
Did you
her?
see that couple fucking in the, does that happen
At the
a lot?
pool, are you talking about?
Yeah. There was a couple having sex.
I block it out. I don't.
I was at the Tracy Morgan after
all
party.
the time?
So do you think, do you think,
she's so hot.
are you in love with Adam now?
I am.
You are in love.
I am so madly in love with this woman.
You are.
See, that's the thing, Howard. You go to those places like the Roosevelt.
I'm in love with her too, and I just met her.
You think you could hit? You think you could hit on a chick like this? She's dating like a rock star.
That's
You know
the
what I mean?
problem. But all right,
Rock star.
you put it out. You're a rock star too, dude.
Yeah.
What album do I have?
No, you know, you got something
That's
going
the
on.
whiskey talking.
Oh,
Wow. So
10
what do you
million.
think? Why hasn't he asked you to move in with him yet? You got to give the
I'm
ultimatum.
always there anyway, and I
You're-
like having my own place.
So no. So what's
She's
the
young.
most? What's the
She's
most?
also she's young. She doesn't want to move in with me yet.
How old are you?
21.
Oh, you're
God,
kidding.
dude.
You're 21. That's so fucking hot. That's crazy.
I think you're the hottest girl in the entire fucking universe. Do you know that? I'm saying that on the radio, and it's because it's true.
And I don't think you're lying.
No, I really.
I don't think you are.
I really do believe
I don't
it.
see any flaws.
You guys.
Do you parade her around like at a pool in a bathing
every
suit?
chance I get.
You do.
Yeah.
You like that.
She's beautiful.
All right, let me ask you a question. She gets in a car accident
Oh my God.
and Becky's disfigured. Would you stay with her? You dump her. All right, that's an honest answer.
I wouldn't dump you, baby. I would stay by you
He'd
until the
dump
end.
you.
yeah, just say yes.
You better stay hot.
You would dump me, baby? If you like, let's say tomorrow, everything went away. I got in a horrible car accident, disfiguring. I looked horrible. Would you stay by me? No, you would not.
I'd dump you.
You'd get over
Yeah,
me.
that's exactly.
Maybe you would try. You would try.
What is
All
he
right.
to you? He's just some guy.
Let me ask
be
you
honest.
something. Let's say Becky goes through a tough period in her life. I don't know what it is. She gains 20 pounds.
Oh, I would love that. I don't give a shit. I
You
think
would
she's
love that.
gorgeous. I think.
You're lying.
I think. 20
There's
pounds?
no way.
She'd be all
Look at
right
that
with
body.
20 pounds? Are you kidding? She's so little.
Fine with
Her
20
body's
pounds.
perfect.
50 pounds?
Look at how thin she should be. 20 pounds, she'd be all right. I mean, you know.
No.
Little curvy.
No.
You know what the best part about her though, and
I like
I
a
hate to sound
meaty
cliche.
ass.
She is
Real breasts.
She's quick and she's smart and she's not a fucking idiot and she's amazing.
Are you
That's another
witty?
thing.
Are you witty too?
I try to be.
Yeah.
Are you trying to be an actress or something? Is that why you're in LA as a cocktail
No.
waitress?
She's in LA because she couldn't stand being all the way out in Vegas.
You know
I
what?
hated Vegas.
She looks like a young Michelle Pfeiffer. That's what she looks like.
I
Yeah,
agree.
you look like Michelle Pfeiffer.
I mean, don't agents come up to you every 5 seconds out
All right,
there?
let me give you another
Every once in a
scenario.
while.
Becky turns 40. What do you do?
Oh
She's
my
gonna
God.
when she turns 40, she's gonna be smoking. By the way, I think she looks like a little bit like Bo Derek, a little bit, kinda.
She looks like young Michelle Pfeiffer. By the time she's 40, we'll all be
And is
dead
your sex
anyway.
life good? Is your
don't
sex
know.
is your sex life good? Or is it the best sex you've ever had?
God.
You know what? It is the best sex I've ever had, actually.
Good
Oh,
answer.
how is she good at sex? What does she do?
It doesn't happen.
Show
She
up?
gets. Well, it doesn't happen enough because I'm always
Becky, you
running
wouldn't need to
around.
move for me. I could just finish up. I'd be done. That's good. Did it take a long time to get her into bed, or did you guys hit it off right away?
You want to talk about this?
Well, you know,
What was the time?
We didn't
period?
expect this to be anything. I mean, I was.
No, I was like, this is.
We were like, let's just we
awesome.
listen. I got to Vegas. We were there working. Actually, we were writing music. We had the Palms as a studio, so we were there. And I was kind of on vacation to screw around with my boys and just whatever, have fun, you know, and gamble and shit. And I saw her, and I was like, oh my
Jackpot.
God, she's beautiful. And then we slept together. We had sex the first night we met.
Nice.
But the thing is,
Nice.
we didn't expect. The reason why it became a relationship, and the reason why it was such an organic, kind of cool process, is because we didn't expect anything out of it. We were like, whatever. We one night stand, went to Vegas. We both got laid. Amazing. And then we just started talking. You know, then all of a sudden the next day, I was actually there on her 21st birthday. She turned 21 the day that I met her.
Yeah.
It was her birthday. So we kind of threw a little party the next day, and then literally every day after that, and every week. And
See,
it's the
love
weekend
is you
she'd
can't
fly
live
in.
without that person.
But it just shit happens. You know, I'm not a fan of we didn't go slowly or anything. We just kind of started up and
Yeah, if it's
never
there,
stopped.
you do it.
Yeah.
Wow. You must get hit on all the time, though, right?
Every once in a while.
Yeah, I bet.
Every day of her life.
I can't believe you missed her.
I can't even go there because there's so many
I know,
douches.
it's so
I was in the back with Tracy Morgan looking at people fucking. I was trying to get a Jack and water.
Place. You're always in the wrong place.
The waitresses there are too hot. You can't get a Jack and water in that fucking place.
What kind of shoes are you wearing? You wearing hot shoes?
Boots.
Yeah. You know exactly how to dress. Yeah.
You don't want to hear the best part? She got off a red eye about an hour and a half ago.
I did.
Really? So this is you at your worst?
Yeah.
Can't imagine. I have to see you at your best.
She's the hottest chick we've ever had up here.
Oh, will you stop?
How much? Go ahead, Artie. Do your rap. How much money?
I can now.
That's
an
If he
achievement.
wasn't here, I
man.
would offer you.
Good for you.
50,000.
So do you think there'd be a
Wow.
marriage? Do you think that you would spend the rest of your lives together or something like that?
Well, our relationship was kind of founded on this like anti-relationship idea, but it's now turned into a real full-fledged relationship.
You're a couple.
I don't think either one of us is thinking about getting married right now, but I'm certainly madly in love with this woman.
Well,
Oh, honey.
Becky's too young to get married.
I wouldn't. I'm not doing it for her. She's
Right.
too young.
Listen to this guy's life. Prep
Well, how
school,
old
this
are
broad.
you? How old are you?
I'm 28.
Oh, okay.
No, that's okay.
I got 7 years on.
That's not creepy.
That's a good ratio,
You
though.
haven't gotten to the creepy
No,
range
no, no, no.
yet.
And also, that's.
You ever see these guys date girls 19 years younger than them? Yeah, that's creepy.
If there's any
Yeah,
justice,
no shit.
if there's any justice in the next life, he'll come back as like a slug or me.
You have it too
It's
good.
true.
You
Yeah,
have
no.
it too good.
Oh, yeah, listen. Not a day goes by where I don't pinch myself.
Becky, you want to sit back here?
Yes, I do.
Sit back
Let's
here.
sit with Artie. Yeah, make him like
Wanna
our
sit on the
band.
couch, you can, right over there.
The chair's not here today. It's here when Levy's here. It's not
Becky,
here
sit down right there. Oh, all right.
This is funny. She said.
Artie's.
Don't touch her back there.
don't touch her.
I won't touch her. This is your microphone.
3 foot zone.
But Becky, you must have just gotten out of high school or something, right? You're 21.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have a mic on you.
You remember? Yeah, that's what happens.
Did Artie come on to you during the? What mic is that? I don't even know.
Man,
Oh,
this
guess
is-
four. Oh.
By the way, that's what I tell you guys too. This is such a trip because when I was like 11, my dad told me, "Man, Howard Stern is amazing. You gotta start listening to Howard Stern." And so, like, my parents got divorced when I was like 6 or 7, and every day, he'd drive me to school, and I listened to I've listened to this show literally since I was 11 years old.
Wow.
And so I just
That was
know it
probably-
so well. So it's surreal, you know.
That was probably wrong of your father to do.
Yeah, that doesn't sound right.
Yeah, you screwed me up.
Sounds like he's really irresponsible.
You really messed
actually.
my life. No, but like the thing he told me, he's just like, listen, the shit's out there. You're gonna find out about it. I'd rather you find out.
Find out from Howard Stern.
Find out from Howard.
Find out.
You know how
You
together
taught me
he is.
so much, man.
Well, that's very nice of you to say. Thank you. How long did it take you to write this new album?
About a year. We got home from all this, the whirlwind of whatever all was happening in like 05-ish, and we sold 10 million records, so it's like.
Do you buy
shit,
a
we
house
really
with
wanna
all that
sell-
money? What do you do
I bought
now?
a house. It was a beautiful house. I didn't leave home for like a month. I just
Right.
shut
Nice.
myself out, and it was just the most incredible kind of retreat away from everything. And then we started working, but we started working out right when we got home.
But it's
And,
been a little while since your first album.
Well, our first album came out in 2002.
Yeah.
Which like I was 21, and it was all riding on that one record. So.
Are you nervous when the album comes out and you go, oh, I hope I can repeat the success. I hope I can do it again.
Well, the interesting thing for us now is that it's almost impossible because the business has taken such a shit over the past few years.
Right.
Like, there's nothing.
It's
The sales are
impossible
just
to
down.
recreate it?
Even if now, even when we got really big, now selling almost as many records is basically the equivalent of selling what we sold originally. So like, you can't judge it by numbers and all that shit. I get obsessed with the numbers and think about it because
Right.
now we're in this game and all the stuff I never used to think about.
Right.
But shit, we sold 500,000 records last 2 weeks ago.
That's nice.
Like the record's doing great and people love it. So like,
That's
there's
good.
nothing else to be worried about.
Yeah. Do you think on the way out we can touch Becky?
Now
Becky,
you're
are you
hitting
afraid?
into
maybe
the
Becky-
creepy
would
Becky, as
area.
hot as you are, I'm sure no guy's ever dumped you. I'm sure you do the dumping.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Are you ever afraid that you'll lose Adam because of his success and fame? Are you fearful of that?
I would hate for any of it to end, but,
I'm not going anywhere. I promise. I'm so into you. I love you. I know she hates when I say that.
What do you love about her most? Are you a leg man? Are you a breast man? Are you a vagina man? I'm a
Yeah.
vagina
I
man.
mean, well, here's the thing about her. She's short. She's not a tall girl, but her proportions are so perfect. She's like
Yes.
the most perfect
She is.
miniature
I can't argue with you.
It's like, no, I love
Someone's
I
a
love her
midget,
ass
but I
fucking
like it. Works for you. No.
Look at the difference
How tall
in
are you?
species
5'1"
right there.
5'1". I like that, though. I like it on you.
5'1".
It suits you well.
No, I wouldn't want her to be any tall. I wouldn't want you to be any different, baby.
We don't want you growing.
You grow an inch and it'll throw everything off.
Well, I told her. I said if she was like 5'10", I'd probably be terrified of her.
What's
so.
her worst physical feature? I don't see any, but what?
None.
I don't
she
see
has
any
no,
flaws.
this is like the one I'm telling you. I can say this with certainty. You are absolutely perfect. She
Thanks,
is.
honey.
That
There's
is
nothing
love
to criticize. You have the
Real
the
or fake
face.
breasts?
Real.
Real.
And also look at her nose. People cut themselves to look like that.
Was that
Look
a
at
nose job?
No, perfect.
I was born with this.
That's why
Lucky.
chicks hate her.
Are you from L.A., Becky?
No, I'm from New York, actually.
Oh, really? What part?
Upper East Side. I was in Connecticut before I moved out, but
You got sisters?
I have a twin sister.
Here's a twin sister.
Twin sister.
What about Uncle Artie?
The plot thickens. The plot thickens.
yeah.
You have a twin. Does she really look like you?
We're fraternal.
She's brunette.
Pretty much opposite.
She's hot as you?
I think
she's smoking. Yeah.
If she's opposite, she's ugly.
Oh, she's ugly. Who wants the opposite of you?
She's the brunette version.
Hook us up and I'll crowbar Maroon 5 into every show.
Do you think you could ever finagle both of them in bed together?
Oh.
No.
That's
absolutely not.
That's some Jimmy
That won't
Page
happen?
shit.
I don't think so now.
You and your sister ever experiment on each other when you were young? No.
Here we go.
Did some
Classic
weird
Howard Stern, baby. I told
This
you.
is good. This is great.
And no lesbianism for you, huh? Never tried it?
Have you two ever gone
Wait
after
a
the
second.
same guy? Oh,
That's a try. You had a try. Didn't
Oh,
you?
no.
You kissed another girl, didn't you?
Nothing fancy. Nothing.
All right. You've messed around. You got to make that happen.
This is great. We should stay here for like
no
3 hours.
college for you? No college?
She doesn't need college.
She did 2 years
No,
of
I
college.
started. I haven't finished yet.
You don't need to finish. There's no need for you to go to college. Believe me.
Oh my
Not the way you look.
You've got your degree.
You got a degree in
Oh,
beauty.
yeah.
Thanks.
You're going to get your MRS degree with Mr. Moneybags over here. That's called Mrs. Degree. You get the MRS, right?
Well, what kind of an artist are you going to be?
I'm not sure. I paint now. I like painting, so we'll see.
She's really good. She painted
Artie
a portrait
will
of.
buy a painting.
She's actually, by the way, the hardest thing too, when you're in a relationship with somebody and they're an artist or they're a singer. I mean, she was relieved when she ended up actually really liking our music because she really didn't want us. She didn't really want to hate us because then she would have felt
That would have been bad.
Oh,
That
yeah.
would've
Yeah,
been-
but she loves our music, and actually, she painted a portrait of my dog. I have a golden retriever. It's like one of my best friends. She's the coolest dog ever, and she, sorry, that's fucking nerdy. I can't believe I said that. She painted a picture of my dog, and that's kind of a delicate thing when someone paints a picture of your dog, and she's so talented. It was just like the most
kidding.
incredible thing. Yeah.
You what 2 years out of high school?
What? I'm
That's
like
hot.
22 in a couple weeks, so 4 years.
Are you
4 years?
Yeah.
5 years now, I guess.
Do you ever put on a schoolgirl outfit for lovemaking or put on outfits?
No, I just take outfits.
Lingerie.
Yeah.
You do
lingerie?
She doesn't need it though. That's the thing. Every time we do, like, I get lingerie. Like, I'm like, what's the point of this?
Here's what scares me though. How many guys did you go out with before you met Adam? I mean, you're
Not
young.
She was a
very
virgin.
many. I
None.
mean-
That's my point. I'm saying, you haven't really experienced a lot. How many men did you have before Adam? Like 1 or 2 or
It's okay,
or 5?
baby. You can be honest. It's like couples therapy.
It was Vegas. It was fun. I mean,
5?
Oh,
La 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 la.
Vegas.
Okay,
We're
shut
not
up. I don't want to hear about this.
Well, you don't listen to music. 2 guys? Or,
You slept with nobody. You were a virgin. You
I
were
was a
saving yourself
virgin.
for me. That's how.
how old were you when you had Clooney?
Clooney, Jesus. Is that contagious?
I mean, you don't know if Adam's good in bed or not. You haven't had enough men. He might
I've had
actually.
enough
He
to
might
know.
suck in bed.
You've had enough to know. That's all we need.
He's
That's all we need to go. That's as far as we
All
need to
right.
go with
Okay.
that.
Whatever.
I've never. She was my first.
Hey man, how was that? Did you have a good time?
Oh, so fun. Surreal.
Are you a big fan like Adam is?
Yeah, I am.
So is that a little nerve-wracking playing,
No, but it's not like other radio stations we do. It's definitely got like a much bigger vibe than anywhere else, so that was fun.
Cool,
Thanks.
man. Thanks. Adam, was that cool, man? Getting to meet Howard and just
That
mix
was
it up?
great, man. We're such big fans of the show. Long time coming.
You dragged your girl in there, though, man.
I mean, wouldn't you? She's beautiful.
Yeah, definitely. Absolutely.
No problem doing that.
How's she doing? Can we check in with her, or does she not want to be on
She probably
camera?
doesn't want to talk to the camera. But
Okay.
you can bug her. You can probably, it's a free country. You can do whatever you want.
Now, you mentioned, you've been a huge fan for a long time. What was it like to actually get in there, be in the studio, not hearing him on the radio?
It's great, but it's such a cool place too. I've never seen a studio quite like that before, so it was awesome, man. It was good times.
All right, man. Well, thanks for stopping by.
All right, man. Thanks.
Good luck with the new album.
Cool.
Becky, you all right?
I'm alright.
He dragged you
I
through
just thought
for
of
a...
Becky in the green room like this. Don't fuck up.
I know. I'm going. No, he did good. He did good. You did great.
Thanks, baby.
He said all the right things and everything.
I know.
so it was
I
good.
do that.
Artie can't steal you away?
No, I think I'm taken. Yeah.
I'm happy actually that Artie likes you because now maybe he'll like our music more. Because he'll think about it fondly.
Yeah.
His experience.
Yeah.
And he'll think about how you
He
are.
was sweet.
Maybe you're the reason.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah.
Oh, see.
Was it
I
hard
know
when
it's there for a
Howard?
reason.
Was it hard when Howard was reading the list of women he supposedly slept with?
I know most of it.
She's heard it all
Real.
before.
Yeah. So it was
Nothing
news
new.
to me.
It's not
Yeah.
a surprise. So.
I've dealt with it already.
How was it being on Howard's show?
It was fine. I was not expecting it.
It was
so-
warm and sweet and fun.
Yeah, it was cozy.
It was great.
Yeah.
It was actually really cozy. I wanted to hang out for longer.
Did you? It sounds like you listen a lot in your car.
I listen all the time. Well, I got Sirius, so I've always really been a fan of all the satellite radio stuff. So
Right.
I'm on board.
Good. Good. Well, good luck to you.
Awesome. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Henry Rollins. It's April 20th, 2006. I'm about to go engage with Howard Stern. I have no idea how it's going to turn out because Howard can be nice, Howard can let you have it, and whatever happens in that room is up to Howard, not up to the guest. So hopefully he'll be merciful. I'm here to shamelessly promote my new show, The Henry Rollins Show, on the Independent Film Channel every Saturday night at 10 p.m. East Coast time. Musical guests, fascinating celebrity guests, and that's why I'm here. Also to see if I can survive Howard. So I hope it goes okay. Because if it doesn't, it's no big deal. I'm just screwed.
Hey, Henry Rollins is here. He's always a good guest, and Henry has a new TV show, which I guess nobody gave me a plug for. Usually the guys.
I've seen his show.
Yeah.
It's really entertaining. It's intense. Like it's not really stand-up. It's like a lecture, but a real entertaining lecture. It's like a...
Hello.
He's a good wordsmith.
I suppose I should ask Henry this, but... Hey, Gary, I need a plug for Henry so I can do the show.
It's coming.
What? What'd you say?
It's on its way in.
Oh, all right, well, I mean, how do I know that? You know, do you interview guests on your talk show? Or
Yeah.
Oh, so it's not just you rapping?
No, sir. No, I have a guest. I have a music guest. It's cool.
Oh, wow. What channel is that on?
Independent Film Channel.
You watch that, Artie?
You see, Henry, I saw you doing almost like it was like you in a theater doing a stand-up.
Yes, that was another thing they shot a few weeks ago at the town hall. This is Me Uncut or whatever they called it. Yeah.
Well, you do like a stand-up thing. It's
yeah, kind of. I just get up. I don't have jokes really. I just get up there and kind of
talk.
Yeah.
It's like a lecture. It's like refreshing. It's not like stand-up. You know,
I
it's just
tell
like
stories.
You got
go out, you
opinions.
see stuff. You come back. Yeah. Exactly.
So you still doing music with your band?
Yeah, I'm at band practice every day this week. We're gearing up for August in September.
I thought you'd kind of burned out on music, like you were no longer into it.
No, not burned out on it. I just didn't want to only do music all the time, so I was trying to do other stuff.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I respect a guy like Bob Dylan who shows up every day and does music, but I'm interested in a lot of stuff, so I reckon you leave it for a while, and then when you really want to come back to it, it doesn't feel like a grind or an obligation. It's something you want to do, and the music will hopefully reflect that. So.
How do you feel when you see, like, I got sick to my stomach when I saw Rod Stewart on American Idol doing the standards. Why do I get... I mean, I know the guy's in business, and, you know, that's the music taste change and stuff, but...
At this point, I don't care what people do.
You don't?
No, in that Rod Stewart... I think he's a great singer. I think he's a great songwriter. And when you look back at all the great songs he wrote, you have to kind of just give him room to do what he wants. And so I'm not really around to put the guy down. His show can sometimes be a little cheesy. He brings his family out on stage. It turns into this big huggy, feely thing.
Becomes like a family hee-haw night.
But the dude can sing.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
So Howard, I was in the other room before I came on, listening to y'all talking. People give you grief about being on the satellite.
Well, in respect to what? What were you?
Well, I thought that you said some people were saying, you know, you suck or whatever.
Well, people always say so. You see, it's a weird phenomenon. The kind of radio that I created has spawned a generation of new guys who go on the radio, and great. I'm happy. I'm happy that in some way that I influenced radio, where I have a problem with a lot of the guys who go on the radio and do a show similar to the one I pioneered, is they go on and they feel compelled to say that I suck, that I don't know what I'm doing, I'm old, I'm boring, I'm this and that. It's a rant, and it's insulting to me that if you're doing my show to the point where you're doing bits that I do and an act that I do, at least have the common courtesy to say, hey, our inspiration was Howard.
No, I hear you, and I'm not trying to make you rehash what you just said to everybody. I just hope you wouldn't waste your time. They're just jealous. Yeah. And you really don't have to take any time to.
No, well, people ask my comment. When an unusual thing happened, David Lee Roth took over my show.
Yeah.
In New York, in some markets, and they asked me how I felt about it. I said, I don't care who takes over my show.
Yeah.
Terrestrial radio is my past.
Yeah.
I conquered everything I could in terrestrial radio. Now my focus is on satellite radio.
Yeah, there's really nothing more you could do.
There's nothing else to do. The FCC was up my ass. I'm not interested in doing a sanitized, safe show anymore. It's just. You have no idea how degrading it is to do a radio show and then have somebody edit it and chop it down and tell you that what you're saying is wrong. It's dirty. It's offensive. It's my sense of humor.
Yeah.
It's what I do. It's how I built my whole career. And now someone's saying it's wrong, and I have nowhere to fight it. I can't fight the government. It just got overwhelmingly depressing to me. Right. For 10 years, I was in a depression.
And Henry, you don't have to worry. He's actually very happy here.
No, I know you all are having a good time. No,
yeah.
at the office, we listen to you all every day.
I love it here. I mean, I can't tell you what a turn on it is to be here and have this now be my career.
Yeah.
But then they fired David Lee Roth. They gave him 3 months on the air. And people asked me about that. I said, that's not fair. You hired a guy, you heard his show, and you give him 3 months in radio to light the fires and get huge ratings. It just doesn't happen like that. But okay, if you made a mistake, don't say you're not going to pay the guy. You signed a contract with him. Be honorable.
Oh, they're not going to pay him?
They're trying to get out of it.
Oh, well, as they would.
And then they took Opie and Anthony off of, they have them on XM, and then they said, well, they're going to put them on in place of me, and with an edited show for terrestrial radio. And they asked me what I thought of that, and I said, I don't care. I wish everyone luck who goes on terrestrial radio. It's something I can't stomach doing anymore.
Yeah.
I don't feel any weirdness or jealousy. I thought it was unusual that CBS, who said they fired these guys for desecrating a church, and now they're saying it's okay to desecrate a church. They're saying to the people who work for them and haven't desecrated churches, you need to do something outrageous in order to get hired by us.
Break the law.
It's an odd thing, and it's a defeat for XM. XM had exclusive material, and now they're saying we can't attract listeners with these guys. We need to put them on terrestrial radio. It's as if they're saying we need terrestrial radio. We don't. We're going to succeed. I feel it. I know it.
I think it'll just take at least Middle America some time to get their heads around buying the box, plugging it in. You know, people move slowly to stuff. They don't run at it.
They do, and the technology is changing. The portable units are starting to happen.
Yeah, and every car will have it. It'll be on your laptop soon. Yeah. It'll be like everything else. In 2 years, you won't remember when you didn't have it.
People are always going to ask me, though, how I feel when somebody replaces me, and I have to come up with some sort of answer.
Yeah, but you know what? I was thinking about this the other day. I was at those Spirit Awards things, and I talked to one of your guys on the red carpet. You know, like, what do you think of Howard? This and that. It was right after you were catching heat from whoever it was.
CBS was suing me.
Yeah. And I just thought that was just BS. But
it is BS. But the problem with it is, a huge corporation, these guys are like gangsters. They operate in such a bizarre way. They don't put up any of their own money. They got $2 billion a year in profits to play with. They decide to pick on little old me. I got to go hire a team of lawyers. I mean, as goofy as it is, you should see. I'm going to read my bills to you when this thing is all over. It'll blow your mind, and it's like bullshit. You know, it's absolutely ludicrous to say you allowed me on your air for a year to do this thing, give me permission, and then you're going to sue me for it afterwards.
Yeah, they're just angry. And I'm sorry you're having to, lose all the sleep with the lawyers and all. It's just a waste of time. But it occurred to me, like, we all listened at the office. We listened to your last show on terrestrial radio, and that's when it hit me. Just the big hole you're leaving in the thing, and how all these people, because we have Adam Carolla in Los Angeles. He's the Howard replacement there. Good guy. And I've known Adam for 100 years.
Me too. I like Adam.
Yeah, he's a really good guy, and it's not the same, but he's doing his own thing. And I sometimes hear him on the way to work, and he's risen to it. Like, he's better now than he was 8 weeks ago.
You need time to develop.
Yeah, he's just finding his way in it. But it's only since you left that you see the mark you made and how big the shoes you have to fill. Like, when I heard David Lee had your version of the show out here on the East Coast, I was happy for Dave because I know he's got the gift of gab. But I also went, man, I don't know what listeners are going to feel like when they turn it on and hear Dave instead of you. I don't know, because you've just become this part of American culture. It's pretty interesting, the mark you've left. So
I feel really positive about my time on terrestrial radio, but I didn't realize how depressed it made me the last 10 years that I couldn't even fight the government.
Yeah.
That my company wouldn't stand behind me.
You're better off here.
I'm telling you, I'm happy. And anyone who gets the impression I'm not, this is the best broadcast experience I've ever had.
Yeah, I have a show on the Independent Film Channel. It's like once a week, but they've never censored me. It's my second season with it, and I write this copy. I read it down the barrel of the lens. I say what I want, and We send it in to IFC, going like, okay, watch them call up and go, we love that, but you can't. They've never done that.
Wow, no, that's good.
And
so now you keep writing, looking for that reaction. Or
No. I just try and be my normal sweet self, but I am always ready for them to go. That's a little loaded in this climate, and they're like, Henry, man, if anything, you didn't go far enough. I'm like, well, okay.
Yeah.
And so
I had that a lot of my career. Like I remember during the LA riots. I forget what I was doing, but the station called me and told me to shut up about the LA riots, and I said, no way, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, and Bob Moore told us that story just before we left.
Yeah.
I forget now what it was.
Yeah, I don't know. So it's just like I've had that a lot. I'm not talking about sex stuff. I'm talking about just talking about things, and it just sucks when your show is edgy and you've gotten famous for saying what's on your mind, and then they start chopping up the show. It's just the worst thing in the world.
Yeah.
Forget about money. Forget about everything. I was making plenty of money over on terrestrial radio,
and could have continued to.
Yeah, I didn't care. It sucked. It just was monstrous.
Yeah, life's too short to have a job you hate.
I hated it.
And also the listeners, if you're not having fun, they're not grooving either, so you might as well.
No, I was done. I really was.
Yeah, I have a show on terrestrial radio once a week. I play music. Do? Yeah. On the same station Steve Jones has his show on. On
you play music on it?
Yeah.
And you can play whatever you want?
Yeah. I mean, wow. It's FCC, so I'm not playing some rap guy saying whatever.
Right.
But yeah, I got a lot of wide taste in music, so I'm bringing on crazy stuff, and listeners like it. I've had that show on and off for about a year and a half.
I didn't know that,
and it's big fun for me. I like it.
Yeah. Did you see that Kiss, the band, was putting out perfume now? Those guys,
well, no, Gene and Paul, they're the man. They're always they need everybody's money.
Doesn't it seem a little wild to you that they just inked a deal to put out?
Businessmen.
But wait a second.
There'll never be enough money for those guys.
Isn't at some point
they're like corporations at this point?
Don't you look
No,
bad?
But they'll be the first to tell you. I mean, Gene Simmons will be the first to tell you that he's rich. He'll keep reminding you that he's got a lot of money.
But isn't, from a business standpoint, maybe I'm crazy, isn't your image sometimes in rock and roll that you don't put your name on everything? Isn't that attractive?
No, I think
I guess not.
I think with those guys, all bets are off. They just do what they want.
Now it's almost like they're buying into the joke of it.
Right.
Like, okay, fine, we're just going to sell everything.
Last time I saw them, I thought they were great. So
yeah, they did a good show.
Yeah, great show, man.
It was fun.
Yeah, I had a great time. I sang along with every song. I sang songs I didn't even know I knew, and I found out I knew them anyway.
Go ahead, Richard.
I just saw online Gene Simmons is putting out an exercise video too.
Oh, stop now! Really, that's going too
You've
far.
hung out with Gene Simmons, I'm sure.
Yeah, I like Gene.
He's hilarious.
He's funny.
He's a brilliant guy.
Well, quite frankly, I finally wound up watching that rock show he did, where he was teaching the kids to be.
That was a good show.
It was fascinating.
Yeah, he's up for stuff.
Yeah, I like that. That was a good show.
I've hung out with him a few times. Yeah, he's a funny man.
Here's something weird. One of the guys pre-interviewed you, I don't know who, and said that you were on a plane and you decided, while you were on the plane, you decided to read the book called Jihad. The Rise of Militant Islam in Central Asia.
You want me to talk about it?
Yeah.
Yeah, the other day I did the Big Day Out festival that goes across Australia. It's me, the White Stripes, Iggy, and the Stooges, Mars Volta. All these bands played. Slater Kinney played. In any case,
Iggy scares me, man.
He's the man. He's my hero.
I mean, that dude looks rough.
Well, he is rough. He's the king of rock and roll. But the first show was in Auckland, New Zealand. Then we went to Brisbane, Australia, and played Gold Coast. So I'm on the airplane. I'm reading a book.
But did you do that on purpose? Read the book called Jihad?
No, I wanted to learn about the history of Central Asia, Kyrgyzstan, Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Turkmenistan, and
It's confusing, isn't it?
Well, it's a part of the world we should know about because we're vying for that Caspian oil and gas. It's a part of the world where it's going to all going down. So anyway, I'm trying to educate myself, and I like the guy's other book, Taliban. So in any case, I'm reading.
You should have read that one.
I'm reading Jihad.
Right. But is that the place to read on the plane? Because people are nervous flying anyway.
Well, I think
but you don't care.
I think it's okay to read a book on an airplane in 2006.
See, when I go on a plane, I carry an American flag. It's a whole different thing.
Well, you wrap yourself in
it. I do, yeah.
Well, so this fellow sits down next to me, hey, how do you do? What are you doing? And I told him, I'm, because the guy's surrounded by musicians. There's a bunch of bands on this plane and this guy. And so I'm very polite to the guy, and I go back to reading my book. A few nights later, I'm in Melbourne on a night off, and I get a letter from whatever the version of Australian Homeland Security is. He goes, a man sat next to you on an airplane. We looked up the flight records. We found you. He didn't like the book you were reading. He's called you in as a person of interest, potential terrorist threat to Australia. And I'm not a threat to anything except breakfast. I'm really not an enemy of any country. Right. And so
people think you're crazy.
Yeah, right.
Right.
Well, Ahmed Rashid is the writer. He's a Wall Street journalist. He put out the book on the Yale University Press, where Bush went to college. It's a New York Times bestseller. His previous book, Taliban, is given to American forces going into Afghanistan so they can learn about the region. He's a historian, and he's a very good writer.
Right.
And so
what did you have to meet with their version of the FBI?
They wanted to interview me, and anything that I find provocative, I grossly overreact to. So I just said, tell your boss if he's not busy this afternoon to go fuck himself.
You did.
Oh yeah.
They don't take kindly to that.
Oh my goodness.
Well, it's all in print, and because I wrote her this letter, then I took the letter I wrote her, this woman who wrote me, and I put it on my website, and I said, tell your prime minister he's a sissy. My hometown is more intense than Baghdad, and fuck all y'all.
Wow. And that was the last of it.
Well, no, she wrote back and she said, easy, Tiger, easy. She goes, I like you. We get 1,000 of these idiotic phone calls a day. I just wanted you to know.
And we got to check it out.
Yeah, and I said, look, I'm not a threat. I've been to your country 25 times. I love Australia. I love Australians. I have been there that many times. It's a fantastic place.
Meanwhile, Henry has to walk everywhere now. They won't let him on a plane.
Right, nobody will let him on a plane.
And meanwhile, I have to spend another week and a half in Australia having called John Howard a sissy. So,
I remember one of the times you were on, and this is a hard subject for you, but one of your best friend died, or was killed, was murdered, and all that.
Yes.
But someone told me after you were in, and I've always wanted to ask you this since the last time, you keep your friend's brain in a bowl, is the rumor?
No.
In your house?
No, sir.
That's impossible, right?
It's a little much.
Yeah, someone called us up with that and swore that it was true.
I'm sure they called you.
We get all these rumors.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's perfect.
How would he have access to that?
I don't know. Do you have any of his parts in your house?
No, sir.
No, all right, okay. Well, listen, I had to ask. Some guy had me convinced. And I go, you can't have the guy's brain in his house.
Just the memories.
See, you think Henry's crazy.
I do think Henry's crazy.
Yeah, I'm crazy.
Yeah. In fact, weren't you offered a part in a movie with Gina Gershon, and you turned it down because you thought she was a Scientologist?
Yeah.
Now, I'm surprised by that. Why do you think...
Why do you care?
Yeah, why would Scientology bother you when all these religions are whacked out of their skulls?
Scientology bothers me for a lot of reasons. Just, I think they're creepy. I think, any religion that costs money bugs me.
But they all do, don't they?
They all do, yes.
They all charge dues.
Not on its face, like Christianity. And I'm not a religious guy, and I'm not here to bash anyone's religion.
Right.
But you can pick up a Bible and get the good word and be cool with that.
Right.
I know good Christians who are just like, look, I like Jesus. I liked his message. Hell, I've read a lot of the New Testament. I like his message, too. He said a lot of really cool stuff. Be cool to people, help other people. I'm good to go.
But the distinction is, in Scientology, you have to go join.
And you have to pay.
To get the information.
And it's a cult. And it's just creepy. And so I thought good old Gina was a member of that, and I just didn't want to be in that camp. And apparently she found out, and she thinks I suck now.
Did you ask her if she was a member of Scientology?
I never met her. I don't meet. You're the one who meets all the famous people, not
me.
But
wouldn't you say to her, listen, I heard you're a member of Scientology, and I have a... but you just assumed...
Or check it out in some way.
Yeah. It's like me hearing about your friend's brain. I waited to ask you.
Yeah, well, you're right. You're right, I'm wrong. I should have checked it out, but I didn't, and apparently she went, wow, I used to be a fan of that guy, so she thinks I suck now.
So
and for that, I do.
So what horrible movie did you miss out on being in?
I forget now.
What terrible movie did you pass on?
Citizen Kane. I forget what it was.
So now you're getting older. You're a guy who's in
28.
Yeah. Come on, seriously, how old are you now?
45.
Are you still angry? Are you still pissed off? I remember some of your early performances. You were the most pissed off guy I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, I'm angry, but it's not like it leads me to kick walls, punch dogs, and hit kids ever.
You've mellowed.
No, I never was angry in that way. When I was young, I was a very frustrated guy. I can't meet the girl. The girl leaves. There's all that youthful stuff.
You're a good-looking guy. I can't imagine there was a time you didn't get women.
Well, no, the girl always leaves you. Thank goodness. If you're going to be a bluesman, you need the second half of the record to be written for you.
What is your personal life
like?
Yeah,
you get any pussy? What's your story?
At this point, I'm really busy, and I'm just trying to keep all the balls up in the air instead of my balls in other places. I don't dance, I don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't go to bars, so I don't really intersect with people.
You work out still, right?
Yeah, all the time. Yeah. But I'm like you, like all y'all in here, man. You work your ass off trying to keep the thing going. I mean, you do your show and then you get the next show ready all day, right?
So you're too busy to get laid?
Well, it's not a priority right now. I just got my TV show.
I admire that.
And I'm
getting laid is always my number one priority.
Well, that's
honestly.
Good. It's not like I haven't been in that situation before.
Right.
I've been to that trough many times.
Right.
I've had a really good time. I plan on going back again, but it's not the priority it was when I was 23, and that could just be me wearing out.
My theory on you was that sex isn't a huge priority with you because you had a horrible childhood. You had molestation in your childhood and all that kind of stuff. You've talked about it.
Yeah.
And probably sex in some level has to disgust you because you were used.
No. I like women. I like.
No, I know you like women. But.
Yeah. No, I'm completely normal in that way.
Right. But when you're
I don't
molested,
think he was trying to imply that. He was
I know.
Intimacy and that sort of thing.
Probably.
Oh no. Well, and just on that, I'm sure you would feel the same way because I know you've talked about this. I'm just uptight.
Would you ever get married?
No.
Never.
No.
Couldn't live with someone?
No, I don't want. No, I don't want to. I don't want someone going like, "Here's what we're doing today."
That's death sentence to you.
To me, yeah. And I'm not into some kind of I hate women thing.
Right.
I like my passport and my freedom of will.
You're very independent.
Yeah, and I really like thinking up an idea and going, okay, the next 6 months of my life, I'm going to work on this record. I'm going to go on that tour,
and nobody says to you, "You're ignoring me."
Yeah, and I've had girlfriends before. And I tried every different, I'll meet the girl who's in a band, so she'll know what touring is about, and we won't have that argument.
Right.
Tried that, didn't work.
Right.
Then I'll meet the actress who knows about, I've got to go for 3 months over here and be on location, which is how I live a lot of the year. I'm on tour.
Doesn't work for you.
Didn't work because their actresses, well, the ones I met were crazy.
How do you set the rules and boundaries with a girlfriend, though? Let's say, okay, you meet someone, you like them, this and that.
I'm an awful boyfriend.
You're the worst.
I'm not around.
Never.
No, and what's priority for me? The work. Like, we're going out tomorrow. Guess what? My thing changed. I'm on a plane. I got to go. But what about, I know. I got to go. And why would you, I don't want to be mean to people, and I don't want to be a drag or a letdown. So instead of being the jerk, I just decided not to burden someone with. I just figured out that I'd rather be on tour. I'd rather be working.
Wow.
And what's going on with the hand? I'm just watching this cast, and I'm like,
I thought it was a weightlifting thing.
No. It's even better than that. I was walking to the supermarket the other day over on 13th Street, Trader Joe's, and so I've been here for a few days with the band, and I tripped.
You just fall.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not coordinated. And
you
so
fell.
I ate shit so magnificently, like 2-step forwards, flying through the air.
Is that embarrassing or not? I mean,
no,
it is.
No,
when
not
you
for
fall
me.
down. For me, that is. That's the worst thing I could do.
I'm fine with that. I know I'm a klutz.
Were people laughing when you fell?
No, actually, I got up. People went, "Whoa, are you okay?" And I went, "No, I'm fine." And then went like, "Whoa, aren't you Henry Rollins?" I said, "Yes, the man who falls on his face." And I went into the store and I sprained my hand. And the dude X-rayed it and he said, "It's not a fracture. You're lucky, but you're going to be in this for a couple of weeks." So I got a little brace.
See, I think you've matured in some way. I don't see you. I remember watching your concerts. Your shirt was off. Your pants were off. You were insanely. But that's a performance. But even when I'd see you interviewed, you were like insane. Like someone would mention, Eric Clapton, and you would just go friggin' nuts. You would be like, his Unplugged. It was utterly wretched and horrible, and everything. The anger was.
He's one of my favorite guitar players, but that Unplugged sucked.
Did it? Why? Because he's gotten too wimpy?
No, it just was not the format for that guy. And he's a better player now than he's ever been. He's got one of the best tones in the business. I'm in awe of Eric Clapton.
See, because I respect your anger. I go off too. I mean, like you said of Michael Hutchence, you said, that druggy fuck up died in his hotel room with a belt around his neck. Suicide or autoerotic, either way, it's pathetic.
It is pathetic.
It is. You still feel that way.
It is pathetic to be in such a great band, to be such a charismatic singer with all that money, and the world loves you. You can tour anywhere you want. And what he had in abundance is what bands wish for a teaspoon
they would die for
a teaspoon of it.
Right.
And when I see these guys 8 million in the bank and 10 million records sold and everywhere with electricity wants them to play,
right,
and they OD, I go man, there's so many bands in clubs who go, man, I just want to be Eddie Money for a week. I just want to just give me a break. And it just makes me mad that people squander that, or they go, oh, my life sucks. Your life sucks. Your life you're doing pretty good, man.
Are you impressed by someone like Bono who goes out and tries to save people?
I'm impressed by Bono's humanitarian efforts. I'm not a fan of the band, but I think the guy really means it with his third world debt relief, and I think Africa needs all the help and understanding understanding the world can give it.
You're not suspicious that maybe this is some record promotion?
I thought that a few years ago until I saw how much of the year the guy devotes to it.
He does. He does.
And you really have to give him props on that. And I just wish, and this sounds really lame, but I'll make a fool of myself. The other day when I saw him in Rolling Stone in the White House, in the Oval Office, standing with Bush, who I'm not a fan of.
Right.
He's got his shirt tails out. He's slumped over. He looks like he just woke up. I'm like, you're in the White House. You're in the Oval Office where Kennedy stood down the Cuban Missile Crisis. Can you just please stand up straight in my Oval Office? I would give a digit to stand in the Oval Office where all of that stuff went down. I wouldn't be like slumped over going like, look at Bush. He made Bush look good.
So you mean it's
Bush
for image? Right.
I was like, could you have a little respect for at least the office of the president, what it's supposed to be?
I thought you were talking about Bush had the shirt out.
Him too. But you're right, isn't it?
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Despite what you think about the president, the White House represents something to all of us.
Absolutely.
It's a symbol of power. It's the center of where every great thing went down. And
maybe I'm just naive or childish, but that stuff means a lot to me.
You're saying you mean you don't need to pose in the White House as a rock star.
Well, you're going into the Oval Office. Would you please shave?
Right.
Would you please tuck your shirt in? At least stand up.
That is the center of his power.